Hello and welcome to another episode, another show with Mike and Dee. This is Mad Talk
Radio.
Radio. I was going to say the podcast, but that doesn't make sense. Yeah, radio. It's radio because it's live.
Yeah. And, we encourage you to join in because it's live. You can't do that with a podcast, can you? So you got, 2 for 1 deal there. You know what I mean? Listen and contribute.
It's not exactly a deal then, is it? If they have to give some. Anyway, no, it is a deal because you are part of something
Please
big.
be part of this.
Let's not sound desperate.
I mean,
never say please.
Be part of it if you want, whatever, not bothered. So,
yeah, maybe less of that.
But
find a happy balance.
We're back again, Mike. Another week, another show. So was this week 9 now?
I stopped counting.
Wow, can you believe we've done so many shows we lost count.
You know what I mean? At 9.
It's
not saying anything about us though.
Yeah. So it's so what's been going on, Mike? We've got to get the people to join in, and we've got to let them know how to.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can get in contact with us. Our favourite means of communication is WhatsApp at the moment. Mm-hmm. That's all the kids are into, isn't it?
They're WhatsApping it up, Mike.
They're what's in it,
WhatsApping
and
it, what's down in it, what's left
they
in
do
it.
with the apps. What's up with the apps? All right, yeah. No, seriously, you can get in contact with us on 07983 833 661. I'm going to say that one more time. That is 07983 833 661. Or,
well, you see, we've got many avenues, so you can get in touch with us on our Facebook page, which is
every week.
You know what it is? There's so many different ways they can get in touch with us, Mike. So it's hard to keep track.
They know you're stalling.
I'm not stalling. I'm just explaining the situation. Anyway, go on Facebook, look for Mad Talk. You'll see us. And if you don't like Facebook, Instagram, which I personally would recommend because Facebook doesn't like us for some reason. So you can get in touch with us and you can hear all the content. And that's Mad Talk 21. On Instagram, you can find us there. Join the page, leave comments, whatever. We've also got a Twitter as well, Mike. Do you want to tell the people the Twitter handle?
A Twitter handle? It's just
so get in touch with
at MadTalk21.
At MadTalk21 on Twitter. So
I totally forgot about it. I only just started
so many
Twitter
avenues,
this week.
Mike. So we've got Twitter, we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, and you've got no excuse. Yeah. So get on it. So there's that. Anyway,
get on it. Sound like a drug dealer.
Get on that, son.
In the 90s, get on that.
Yeah.
Get on that.
Top gear. Top proper gear.
Is that how they speak?
That's how they. I've heard them.
You got any top gear?
Got any gear, mate? Got any top gear? Yeah. Right. Get on that. And then it's like you're speaking drug dealer talk. They get it.
Drug dealer vernacular.
Yeah.
I think is what you're
Blend
trying to say.
Disappear. You know what I mean?
We all know what happened to that guy. But yeah. So get involved. And you can suggest subjects that you want to discuss or things that you find are amusing or pressing. That you want us to investigate and find a solution.
Deeper meaning to. Yeah.
Deeper meaning to.
That's what we're here for. Crack open that nut and get to the gooey center inside.
That sounds disgusting.
But so what's been going on, Mike? What's
been happening? Well, you know what? I've been engrossed, like everyone else, in the UK to state because I'm aware this is an international broadcast we're doing right now.
Yeah, there are people out there in Papua New Guinea want to know what's going on, Mike.
Of course they do.
From you, apparently.
They do, yeah. All of the residents. All 4 of them. I don't know how many people live in Papua New Guinea. No, but what's been happening? I've been following this whole COVID party stuff going on with Parliament.
Have we all?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's part of some bigger distraction. That's just my conspiracy mind going off on one. But it has been amusing. You know what I mean?
So where are they now? Because I know we're still waiting for this report to come out.
Yeah. The independent report.
Independently done by Boris's mate.
Yeah, Minion, the woman who works for him.
Yeah.
But, it's all fair.
Yeah, despite the fact that he already knows all the answers.
We know.
Yeah, we all know. But we need a report so we know. Because we can't just say
that's like me robbing a bank, right? Being caught at the bank.
bags of money around your ankles.
The police have already arrested me. There are witnesses. You know, my fist marks are in the face of the security guard. They've matched it all up
You've
already.
got all that ink sprayed across your face and trying to break.
I've got a bank robber costume on.
Yeah, the striped jumper, the big sack with swag written on it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And no getaway driver. I got caught right outside. Yeah. And then I go to court and I say, yeah, you know what? I got to find my mate to look into this.
To verify that I did actually do it.
I didn't do it.
Because it might be a mistake.
Yeah, but did you do it, Michael? Well, you need to ask my mate. That's basically what he's done.
Yeah, it's just drawing out, the obvious. I mean...
But he'll get away with it.
Well, yeah, of course he will. Because, I mean, it's like all this time, all he's doing now is figuring a way of getting around it. He's let's say he's adjusting that report. And then there's going to be like...
He has got no oversight when it comes
to... Oh my God, the report is so in depth. Who knew it was going to say all these things?
Well, this is what he said the other day. He goes, no one told me the rules. That was in his latest interview.
The Prime Minister.
Yes. I mean, let's go back over the excuses. First of all, there was... I don't know about no parties.
Right.
And then, all right, okay, I'm really disgusted that there was a party.
Yeah.
But there weren't any others because we've been following the rules.
Well, don't forget, I didn't think it was a party.
No, that's afterwards.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Too fast.
He's got
getting ahead of himself.
Of excuses.
So he's like, yeah, what party? Really disgusted that there was a party, but there was only one party. I didn't know it was a party. I thought it was a work do.
This sounds painful.
And then there was another party after we denied that there was no other party.
When you hear someone
all right, there was a party, but
it's like, yeah, you just like, just stop talking, stop. You're just digging your own grave. Just leave it alone. You're not making it any better.
He's like a kid who got caught with a porno mag. It's not mine, it's my dad's.
I found it. No, my mate gave it to me. I was thrown away. How many different conflicting excuses can you come up with?
Yeah, he just finished with it and then he gave it to me. That's not helping your story. All right. So what? You got second dibs on a porno mag.
Sloppy seconds with a mag.
With a mag.
That's classy.
That your mate's dad owns. So that mag is like the village bike of porno mags. Everyone's had a taste of that
God.
mag.
It's all dog-eared, Mike.
Dog-eared, yeah. All 2 pages. They're an inch thick.
That's still being able to open.
Yeah. It's just like 2 bookends.
It's like having 2 dinner mats. The big mats you put plates on. It's like, that's all it is. Can only go in one direction.
Yeah, guys, we've gone in a strange direction. Yes. Let's get back off of...
so Boris and his...
so I've been following that. And now apparently there's going to be some changes to the COVID rules.
Yeah, haven't you heard, Mike? COVID's over now. It's gone. We can just throw away our masks and cough in each other's faces.
Yeah, I want to go back to seeing alcohol smelling vomit on the streets of London. People spitting in each other's faces.
I personally can't wait to lick some cutlery. Not even mine. I'm just going to go to people's houses.
I'm not even going to wait to go to houses. I'm going to be going for some discarded Costa coffee cups.
Get them at the root. That's it.
You know when they finish their latte, is that what we call it?
The latte.
Latte. That's such a pretentious word.
It's not coffee, Mike.
You know what? Latte. I've always hated that. You know what? I have had a latte before, right? But I always felt like you chump.
You sold it, man.
Yeah.
When I don't sucker, man.
Yeah. Not keeping it real.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I lost some street credential.
So you're walking down the street enjoying your lattes, nice sunny day, and then you see a couple of them Dulwich man walking down. Dash your coffee in some old lady's face. Get out of here, your coffee, man. What do you think this is? Man, ain't rolling like that.
I don't do that in Dulwich.
I don't drink coffee in Dulwich.
No.
I'm better than that.
I'm better. And I'm glad you understand. No, but when I used to work up in East London, and I'll come out of Mile End Station for people that give a toss. All right, but I would go into the Costa, and I would order my latte. But I hated saying it. It's like,
Did you go in? Did you have a sweater knotted around your neck? Did you?
No, but I did feel a sense of purpose because I did my coffee before I'm going to work.
That's it. You were being responsible.
Going to the office.
This is what
important
adults
stuff.
do. Yeah,
important stuff.
I have a latte. That's how important I am. out of the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but those are the cups. Those are the cups that I'll be licking once COVID shit is over, man.
Well, as long as you know the exact cup, you know.
Exactly. Or it could be any of the other brands. I'm not partial. I don't mind.
Don't be biased, man.
You know what I mean?
A lot of reputable.
I don't want to just get diseases off of Costa Coffee customers. I want all of them.
All of the customers are welcome.
What's the other one called?
Nero, Cafe Nero.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nescafe. You know.
Nescafe.
you know that one that everyone queues up at.
You know what? The funny thing is, I feel like Nescafe missed a trick there. They should have been the first people.
Yeah, what were you doing? Just selling it in granules on.
I could just imagine, right? And I don't know why I do this. I assume that their head office, their factories, is made of somewhere. Coffee. No, like coffee shops, they'll never last. People want jars of coffee. That way you can have coffee anytime. Well, what? You're gonna go at your house 3 o'clock in the morning to have a cup of coffee? Nah, it won't last a year. And they just sat there with his arms folded, and then just watched all these coffee shops pop up everywhere.
You'll see.
And it's like,
You'll see.
Excuse me, Mr. Higgins. I think the coffee shop problem's getting out of hand now. What do you mean? They're still around? And then it's like, oh, bugger. And then it's like, you know what I mean? Trying to offer larger jars of coffee for cheaper prices.
No, you know what they've done though? They just put some pictures of some poor children making the coffee now, as if that sells it. And I'm like,
I want them
we're
to
giving
keep
these
working.
kids jobs. So basically, you weren't paying them before. So that's what you're telling me.
It was just free child labour.
Now we're paying.
Yeah, because you're buying our coffee. You know what I mean?
Thought we'd give them something. We'll pay them in coffee.
That's it. They used to be happy with just beans. Yeah. Now the world's just gone to shit. They want food and water. No, I'm sure Nescafe are not doing that.
Of course they're not. They're just pure fabrication and
egregious
speculation
use of their power. But no, I mean, I know that whole coffee thing. I think it passed me by. I've never really been a big coffee drinker, but I think if I went there, I feel, you know what it is? I think if I buy a latte and I don't like it, I'm not going to be able to throw it away. I'm going to feel like I'm cheating myself at that point.
Oh, no, I've thrown them away after a while.
Really?
It's too cold. Oh, I don't want this shit.
You're just living like a king, aren't you?
No, but you know, I did get hooked into this thing where I'll get a latte and then there was this cheese and mushroom toasted sandwich.
Oh, well, you had a little routine going.
I did. Yeah. Come out in the tube station
time of the day.
and then you'll see the same people and it's like, we're sharing something together.
You all know what this is.
We're part of something.
This is it.
You know,
no one else will ever understand.
Me, you, we are part of a bigger picture.
Yes. Remember this. Remember my face. We were here.
Yeah.
We were giants amongst men.
And now I don't remember who these people are.
No.
I probably see him every
all the time. It's like, cheese pasty guy's not nodding at me anymore. What's wrong with him? You know what I mean? And you're like, who?
Yeah. You know, I hate that. You know, when you're going to work and then you do make that eye contact with someone, maybe just that slightly too long, which means that now I have to recognise you at some point in the future and acknowledge your presence.
Well,
I feel like that's too much work.
It's a lot. It's a commitment that you weren't ready for. But you know what? I think there's an opposite to that, which is even worse, right? Where, all right, yeah, you might see someone on the tube or whatever and you get eye contact and you nod and whatever and then you think, all right, every time I see this person again, they're going to remember me. But how about this? And this has happened to me before. You're on a packed train or something and you're looking around and you might catch eyes with a young woman and it just completely accidentally...
As opposed to an old woman?
Well, it could be an old woman. Okay. I mean, let's just not rule that. Let's just say women in general.
Yeah.
People. Could be even people. Yeah. Let's just...
Inclusive.
Come on. Everyone's involved here.
It's one big orgy.
We're not racist. Anyway, so so you catch eyes with them, and but it's no, only the races that matter, Mike. No, so you catch eyes, and it's usually the worst for me is if it's a young girl, right?
Oh God, yeah.
And then she gives you that look like, you dirty old man. But it happens so quickly. You don't even. It's not like it's an instinctive thing. It's almost like she was waiting to pull that face. Yeah. And you're like, no,
man, I wouldn't even look at you anyway. And then you have that ignorant line.
Yeah.
So you would harass women that you were attracted to. That's what you're saying. No. You're all game. No, wait, no, that's not what I meant.
And then there's just that this big unison groan and the whole character.
Burn him.
Yeah, why do people like you have to exist?
You make it you're getting maced on the train.
That's it. You're on YouTube and you're getting let go from your job. It's not. And just because you caught on eye contact with the wrong person.
So the lesson here is, people,
never look at anybody.
There's truth to that.
It's true.
Don't make eye contact.
Don't
stare in your phones.
That's what they want.
Listen to your headphones.
Yeah.
And I'm sure humanity will progress on from this point onwards.
I think we'll move forward in a more.
But I know what you mean about that. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't had someone say "you dirty old man" to me.
No, but
I
it's
would
the
be
look.
horrified. But yeah, it's that look. You know what it is? It's your ego being burnt as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to be caught out as like, oh man, I've been busted.
Yes.
All right. But then there's the extra look of, because in her head, she's actually, and I might be saying this, may be saying more about me than anything else.
Where's this going?
But she's painted a picture there. All right, that's where I was going with it.
Yes.
She's thought about it.
She
I know.
She's put two and two together. She's getting to that creepy stage now. Come on, man.
Come on. I can read your mind.
I'm inside you. Your head, that is.
Yeah. For now. But anyway, you are going into strange directions. No, but you can see that they made that something. You actually thought I would do.
And that was never.
No, I wasn't looking at you.
An inclination. It's just general accidental eye contact. But now you're just Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing is, and then you can end up being called basically like, look, I'm not even into elderly Eskimos who happen to be on the train. All right. So I can't be. So what? Because I'm an Eskimo and I'm old. You're ageist and racist.
What about me, yeah? Don't like me because what? I've got wooden legs, eh? What about her? Don't like her because face is inside out, eh? What's wrong with it?
What sort of train is this?
I'm just saying, maybe you just got off at a junction where
sounds
people.
Like a horror. What's them ones at the fun fair? Them horror train? Is it
the ghost train?
Ghost train. That's what that sounds like, man. You're on the wrong train.
Yeah. Well, all right. Maybe that's a bit extreme, but the point is, you get labelled, and I think the worst part about it is you've made this narrative up in your mind. So,
but it's true.
Yeah. And the worst thing about it is because nothing's been said, you can't complain about it because they can just claim that. Well, I wasn't even thinking that. God, clearly you were. No, I wasn't even trying to ogle you. Yeah, what's wrong with you? No, I'm just saying because you thought that I was, and I'm not. So it's different. I'm not a pervert. And then it's like, then you get that groan, and everyone's like, just get off the train. Nobody wants you here. No, I still got 3 stops to go. It's like, look, what's the matter with you? You want trouble, eh? You troublemaker, and then all of a sudden you're on the news. That's how it always ends, mate. So
the lesson is that people don't make eye contact.
Yes.
Just don't look at anyone. Stab yourself in the eyes.
Yes. Blindness. That's the way forward.
We already have the first text of the evening, and that is from our friend Ross, and he says, "COVID is over. Bring the suitcases of wine." That's it. Well,
it's time to party.
That job's already been taken, and it didn't go so well for those people.
But the thing about that's what I was going to say about the whole COVID thing. This whole Djokovic thing, Mike.
Yes, who would have thought? Australia are not fucking around.
They don't mess around, man. They're on some.
They're even deporting white people.
Yeah, it's bad when they're kicking white people out of Australia.
Yeah.
Like,
although I don't know, I'm not too clued up in Australia. I mean, I have my 2-dimensional view of what Australia is based on its history, and I find it ironic that they have such a strong stance on immigration, considering how immigration initially affected that country in the first place.
Well, this is it. It's that's in the past.
Didn't
Mike.
affect. Maybe Aborigines should have had such a strong stance.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes. No, we know what you guys are going to do.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No. But the funny thing is, right, with Australia, because I don't know, maybe because there's been some adamant about people keeping people safe. It's like, but how deadly is your country anyway? Like, COVID's the least of your problems. You know how many things in Australia can murder you? You know what I mean? Everything. You could lean against the wall and just pass out. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I mean, if you're in Australia, let's say you've done the COVID test, right? And I don't even know what you have to do to get into Australia, because apparently you've got to be
just getting off the plane.
Invincible. All right.
You got to be Crocodile Dundee, mate.
That's the thing.
You got to be walking in.
I want to see you wrestle this gator. Actually, they don't have gators; they have crocodiles. Don't they?
Crocodiles, yeah. But
so
even so, not that easy to wrestle, as far as I know.
No. or punch or anything
or touch.
Yeah.
Probably just stay away.
Just kick it.
Yeah. Can you imagine, right? So you go Australia now, and you're like, okay, we want to make sure my COVID stuff isn't. in the right order so I can get in and
put your head in his crocodile's mouth.
That's it. It's all right, mate. Don't worry. We'll take care of you. You got your COVID papers in order? Right, that's fine. Don't worry about it. COVID. So many things in here could kill you. Don't worry about it. See that tree? They don't murder you. Koalas jump down your throat, choke you to death, Mike. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
I've got an interesting fact about koalas.
What's that?
All right.
We also koala speak. All right.
Koala knowledge.
Koala talk with Michael. Go on, mate. We're all listening.
Koala talk. What, you think I got some talking
this
language?
This is a new segment of the show.
Koala talk. Why does it always have to sound like David Bowie?
This is a little light-hearted jingle to get people feeling, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, but sing. I'm starting to like your melodious voice. All right. I like it. I think it's bringing stuff to the show.
I think a lot of people are getting excited about it.
The poor David Bowie impressions.
It's not David Bowie. It's just
koala talk. That's David Bowie.
Well, you're making it sound more like
with
that.
Michael.
Yeah, that all right. Originally, the end bit was a bit more Bowie-esque, but the first bit was that koala talk.
You didn't. No, you didn't do that before.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure.
That was some BBC children's program singing there, right?
That's what I was trying to get across in the first place. I don't know why you heard David Bowie.
Because you always do.
No,
such a liar.
Koala talk.
No.
Talking about koalas with Michael. Yeah.
See, David Bowie came.
It wasn't like with Michael. That would have been more Bowie. This is just a little light-hearted jingle.
All right. Wasn't needed. Right.
Sorry, your koala fact.
Koala fact.
Yes.
Do you know how fucking dumb koalas are? I'm telling you, people. You know
how do you measure how stupid a koala is?
I've got.
You give him a Sudoku or something.
No.
Can't even pick up the pen.
No.
Look at him, Dave.
I think they've only got like 3 fingers or something like that. I don't actually.
So therefore, no opposable thumb, Mike. Just three fingers, all in the same direction.
Yeah, sticking out the middle of their arms. Rubbish animal.
Not even close to each other.
No. Randomly spread amongst their body.
That sounds horrific.
Rubbish animals. No, I'm joking, obviously. No, but seriously, they are dumb.
So why? What makes you say this?
Well, you know what they eat?
Eucalyptus, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No nutrition in that. None.
How are they surviving off of it?
Exactly. That's why they're there all day eating it, because they're freaking starving to death, and they just keep eating these eucalyptus leaves. Did you know? I don't know why I know this. All right. But if you could be like in a tree, all right, I'm not sure why you'd be in a tree with a koala, but you're in a tree. Maybe there's a fire or something, and then you have to run up the tree. Oh, hello, how you doing, little fella? Yeah. Oh, are you hungry? Yeah. And then you think, let me get that leaf for you.
Yeah.
And you grab that leaf off the tree and then give it to him. He won't know what it is.
What do you mean he won't know what it is?
Like, what's this? I don't know what you're doing. He only recognises it unless it's on a tree.
So as soon as it's separated from the tree,
dumb,
it just looks like
stupid animal.
He completely loses all recognition of what it is.
Yeah, if it could have a leaf in its hand and it drops on the floor. I don't know what that is.
Might as well just be an empty shoebox or a tin of spam or something. It's like
spam. They don't know about spam.
Well, you know what is something.
I don't know what it is. That's it.
And they haven't starved to death yet. That's amazing.
But only because of the
abundance of eucalyptus
that happens to be there. So it's a balance between complete stupidity and luck that they happen to live there. And also, there's more proof, right?
Yeah.
If you happen to be in Australia and you're hungry and you're out in the outback, and you need to skin a koala.
You need to skin a koala.
Oh, I don't know. Let's say there's some sort of zombie outbreak and there's nothing but just koalas walking around for some reason. Zombies don't like koalas. Don't look too deep into it. This is my explanation for this apocalypse.
We're in Australia in a zombie apocalypse with nothing but koalas. All right, let's go.
As meat for humans, other than other humans.
Okay,
but you don't want to do that because you're not a zombie.
Yet. I mean, when I get sick of the koalas, then we'll talk. That's it. Koala again, bloody hell.
Yeah. Throw that koala on the Barbie wall.
Another koala on the Barbie.
Just the whole thing.
Which implies you've got a pile of dead koalas just ready to be thrown.
There's so many of them.
What is happening in Australia?
Their stupidity is just like a quirk of nature that has managed to make them be abundantly available for eating.
They're just like nature's punchline. Just
that's it.
So ridiculous. Yeah. It's comical.
But but the reason why I can say they're really dumb is because if you took out a koala's brain.
This is going to
I know this is a really strange show today. All right.
Who you want, Bill?
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it goes to hose again.
Again, with your 40-year-old film references, I know what it means. I understand what it means.
Who doesn't know that film?
Okay, let's test that. People, we ain't getting enough texts.
People are not paying attention.
They're not paying attention.
We spent too much time talking about koalas.
I digress. We've just had a few, and I've just been ignoring the whole lot.
I'm so glad you're here,
Koalas. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, koalas are dumb. All right. So have you got a message?
Well, I've just been, while we've been talking, I've been Googling all the things that can kill you in Australia.
People are getting him.
Are you just
involved.
ignoring our public?
I'm just ignoring our public.
Wait, it's just
we're having
in
so
front
much
of the
fun.
mic.
I don't even care that they're there.
You heard the sound of your own voice, and that was it for you.
Yeah, that's all I need. Me. I'm one of those old porno magazines we're talking about earlier. And my own voice.
Oh yeah.
No, Anne-Marie says koalas very dumb. Dumb but very vicious. They can't guess. They can't guess what is yet famous Australia's artist. The name has left me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm lost as well. I'm gonna be honest. It might be my reading, Anne-Marie. Sorry.
Let me see.
Yeah, you read it.
Okay.
I can read.
Let's see. Koalas dumb but very vicious. They can't guess what it is yet. Famous Australia artist. The name has left me.
Rolf Harris.
Oh, okay.
No, is that what it is?
They can't guess what it is yet. That's what he's trying.
Can you see what it is yet?
Can you guess what it is yet?
Did he say can you guess, or did he say can you see what it is yet?
No, you guessed, because he was drawing, isn't it? So you draw something like Bugs Bunny, but you couldn't tell what it was until it was finished.
Guess what it is yet?
So yeah.
Or maybe Rolf's Cartoon Club. You can join today.
Yeah. No one's joining his clubs anymore.
Yeah. You know what? He should have been dashed in prison from when he said that. You can join today. All right. That was some foul.
He might as well just be standing there with a giant butterfly in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Waiting for children.
Yeah.
Sick bastard. So yes, but I digress, Mike.
Yeah, koalas. Right. Yeah. Yes. If you took out the brains, all right. Yeah. You know when you think about a brain, it's called wrinkly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is another interesting fact with Michael. You should have a jingle. You should have a jingle for that. What? Knowledge with Michael.
Knowledge with Mike. Now you want a jingle.
Now
you want a jingle. See?
Yeah. When I say it, not when you decide.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
You can't just start singing.
See how I feel. Maybe no jingle.
It's all right. I'll do it myself.
Jingle? Maybe none.
All right.
Facts with... Nah, change your mind.
Petty man. Yeah, but if you take out a koala brain, all right. I don't know why this sentence.
This sounds like, you know, when you're in a pub or on a train and you overhear part of someone's conversation.
There's more to the story, mate. You know, don't assume just from those few words that I'm talking about something really horrific and disgusting. Because that's not what I'm doing.
I'm just slowly typing 999 into my phone right now. He's a fucking maniac, man. He's hollering out koalas. I don't know what's wrong.
Anne-Marie says, "Yay!" I think that's the yay of the children. Yeah, yay! We both know they weren't saying
that. No. Probably when they were freed from their
cages.
Pray. But yeah, so you're hollering at a koala, Mike.
What?
That's not what you said.
Hollowing
up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying hollowing.
Just hollowing? Like
holler. You know,
hollowing. Where my koala's at.
Yeah, you know, like Ja Rule and his koala friends. I don't know what I'm talking about. But
koala. Ja Rule and koalas.
He's hanging out with koalas now.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Generally wouldn't surprise me. They're pretty stupid. So yeah.
So what's that supposed to say about
nothing?
Ja Rule?
I don't know what you're talking
Just
about.
coming for Ja Rule.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure Ja Rule is a fine gentleman.
Minding his business, probably.
Yeah, just like wish these koalas would leave me the fuck alone.
Trying to watch this special edition of ET, right, man. Shit. You're looking at Ja Rule, mate. What's going on?
We have some Australia facts. Okay. From our well-travelled friend Ross. He says, I haven't had koala, but I've tried kangaroo, alligator and a snake when I was in... We weren't talking about eating these animals. Why do you have to go to that? Always with the pillaging, Ross. Always.
So wait,
always with the conquering. I went to Australia and I had... It's such a colonist, isn't it?
I partook of their culture and
I went out, ate all their animals and then I left.
Yeah, blatantly just went, what can I eat? What can I consume?
I want a marsupial, I want a mammal, and I want a reptile. Is that what you did, Ross? Is that what you did?
And they were happy to bring it to him.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Englishman. Here, please.
Please don't kill us.
I'm sure he's not
No,
doing that.
thank you, Ross. We're just joking. We always make him out to be some sort of colonist and a racist, and really, he is a man of love, peace, and colonialism. No,
I bet he's wearing a safari suit right now. He's just looking like Roger Moore from James Bond.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and he's got some sort of indigenous persons carrying him.
Yeah, a small pygmy perhaps.
That's all, as opposed to the big ones.
Yes. There's a
Have you
cut-off,
seen
Mike.
those giant pygmies?
They ruin it for everyone else.
Huge hands.
That's how you can tell, Mike.
He says yes, that's what he did apparently. So I was just joking.
He's happy.
I was just
That's it.
bantering, but apparently that's your truth, Ross. Yeah, koalas. We keep on digressing, and I
Okay.
want to drop this knowledge on the people.
Right.
Okay, if you take out a koala's brain, okay,
Why do you keep pausing there?
it's as smooth as an apple, no
What?
wrinkles in it, nothing.
What does that mean?
Well, the thing is, with brains, and this is the knowledge bit.
Okay.
See, here's a jingle. No, nothing. Okay, right. All right.
Sorry, Mike. I'm sorry. I have to be in the
You
mood.
know when they say that a bigger the animal's brain is,
Yeah.
the smarter it is.
Okay.
Not entirely true. It's
No.
about surface area.
Okay.
So the more folds you have in your brain, the more
Increases the surface area.
area.
Right.
So you can have a big ass head
Yeah.
and a big balloon brain in there. If there's no wrinkles in it, then it's rubbish. It might as well be the size of a pea.
I see. So the more folds, the smarter you are. So you're saying the lack of folds
Yeah,
is what
shows
makes
evidence of its complete
its
stupidity.
Wow, they really went out of their way to prove that koalas were stupid, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're stupid. I'll prove it to you. Open this one up. You know what I mean? It's just like, look at his brain. It looks like an apple.
Yeah. Can you eat it? I'm not sure if you can eat koala brains. Probably not. Oh yeah, and they also have chlamydia.
Yes, I heard that before. I think the funniest fact about koalas is what they look like when they're wet.
I know, that's horrifying.
Nightmare
In
fuel,
fact,
man.
and then let's put that out to all the listeners. If you want nightmares tonight,
What is this show? What are we doing?
if you want
want
entertainment,
nightmares, right?
look, people watch horror for entertainment. You ever realise how psychotic that is?
Well, yeah, but at least you can turn it off and go to bed.
and you could turn this off, and
Where is this going now? You can turn off us.
No,
Stop
not
listening
us.
to the show.
No, you could turn off this idea in your head when you go to sleep later on.
Can
All
you
right?
though?
Well, no, once you've seen it, you can't unsee
can't
it, mate.
unsee
Once you've seen a wet koala. All right, no, but seriously, wet koalas, they are terrifying.
Yeah.
They look all cute and cuddly now. We dare you to go up and look up wet koala
Yeah.
and then send us a little
And ask
message.
yourself, what is happening in Australia?
Yeah, and just think, what would you do if you woke up and that's the first thing you saw?
Probably pass out again. Like, nope.
Yeah, but what is going in Australia? Because look, you know you got animals that can really mess you up, like kangaroos that drown people.
Kangaroos, yeah. Spiteful
Drown
kangaroos.
people.
Yeah, and it's not like...
I hear they molest people as well.
I guess there's not many people coming forward with that, though.
Yeah,
Was molested by a kangaroo.
Probably because they got drowned.
Wait, did the molesting happen before the drowning?
Probably. That's why they're drowning people.
Okay, you're never going to tell anyone about this.
Yeah.
I mean-
No one will ever see this. You know.
My God, they're monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but they will stand in a lake pretending to be in trouble, and then when you try and help them, they just drown you. So that's again, what is happening in Australia? Is there not enough things to kill you in Australia?
You've got black widow spiders.
Black widow spiders. All right, I've got a list here of things, right,
Okay, go on.
that can kill you in Australia, right?
100% death.
Death.
If you
Guaranteed.
encounter this thing
Right.
in Australia.
This
That's
is
what
it.
you're saying.
Okay. So I'm just going to read a few of them because it's like 15 different things,
Well,
which is
okay.
ridiculous.
That's
right?
more than enough for one country.
This is it. So let's see. Let's start with, all right, we, like you said, Mike, there's spiders. Yeah? Spiders, will come and mess you up. So you've got like, what do they call them spiders?
Oh, by the way, Anne-Marie does say that, does it taste like chicken? I'm assuming she's asking about
the koalas.
the koalas.
Or the brains.
Or the brains. I really don't know. I was just
I
joking.
hope so.
Or maybe she was asking Ross's question about the...
Oh, the multitude, the menagerie that he had for lunch when he went over there.
Did that in one afternoon.
This one tastes like smoked chicken.
Yeah, I heard that alligator and snake taste like chicken. Apparently, reptiles taste like chicken.
Okay, well that's on there. So you got spiders can kill you.
Yeah, not all of them. Not all of them, but most of the spiders out there got to do something. I mean,
if you're in Australia and you get bitten by a spider,
you get bitten by anything.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty much over for you. Even if it's not poisonous, you think, I've had a good run. Just give in.
That's the thing. You can't do nothing. If you fall asleep out in the outback in Australia, dingoes will rip your ankles off.
Mike, you got dingoes. So you got saltwater crocodiles. Yeah.
So they live in the sea.
Yes. You go with the sharks. So there's that.
Okay, we have a picture of a of a koala sent in by.
Oh dear God!
I think I would find my Mr. Echo stick and beat the shit out of it. That's what she says. I wouldn't get that close.
You know what it looks like? Do you remember that movie, The Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Yes.
That noise they used to make. That looks like that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's nightmare fuel. That needs to be killed with fire.
Only fire can do that. Sorry, back to your list.
Yeah, right. So you've got usual things. You've got sharks, you've got spiders, you've got snakes and crocodiles, right?
Apparently they both taste like chicken, on that note.
Okay.
Just text us to let us know.
All right. So on top of all of that, you've also got the heat, Mike. The heat can kill you.
The sun.
Yeah? So you
if
don't
that
have to
won't
be...
kill you, the sun will.
The sun will, right? Hear this, right? If the heat wasn't bad enough, you know what the extreme is to that? Waves. Waves can kill you out there as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So
but they've got a whole surf culture out there.
That's what I'm saying. So you can bake into death in the sun. Get to the coast. And think,
you know
I'm
how
saved.
I know that?
What?
The wave. Because at the end of Point Break.
This is what you're using as reference, Mike. A Keanu Reeves movie.
The Keanu Reeves movie. If you want to see acting,
the big breakout role for Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. What was the line he said in that?
Definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
He meant that.
Yeah. If you want to see acting, don't watch Point Break. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
but at the end of the movie, there's that wave.
Yes.
I'm gonna ride this last wave, man.
Yeah, but did that mean the wave killed him, or was he just gonna die?
He definitely died.
But wasn't he already you got shot or something?
No. He escaped, went to Australia, and about 6 months later,
just to kill himself.
I know where he'll be, man.
Why?
He's gonna want this wave.
So that's what that was.
And then he went out there.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be a police officer? How you got time just to go to Australia to watch man surfing?
FBI agent. He's only got more time on his hands. I don't think you understand how much time the FBI has got.
Ridiculous use of government money and resources.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so back to this. So you've got snakes, Mike. You've got alligators. You've got kangaroos.
Wait, they got crocodiles
spiders.
and alligators.
Sorry, crocodiles, not alligators. Yeah, crocodiles, spiders, snakes, kangaroos, sharks, the heat, waves, right? Russell Crowe.
I'll kill you.
Apparently, that's an actual threat. You know what I mean? Russell Crowe.
I'll kill you. I can believe, I feel like he might be the type of guy that would sue. So, just looking at his face, I would say I can imagine he may have said that at some point.
I'm just implying like in self-defense, Mike. I'm not saying that he would actually go out.
I'm not sure if you could say that in self-defense.
well, if it's life or death, it's him or the murderer.
I'll kill you if you're trying to kill me.
Yes,
I see.
That's how it works, mate.
Only if I have to, though. Because
course.
It is self-defense. I'll kill you accidentally in my defense.
Yeah. I'm not actively murdering people. I don't get a kick out of killing people and watching their lifeless body drop to the ground and knowing that the last thing they'll ever see is my face and knowing I took it from them. I took everything.
Doesn't sound like
everything they ever had and everything they will ever have now belongs to me. Self-defense.
Sound like you haven't thought about this at all. I think you're onto a winner there. You don't even need the defense lawyer.
No,
just walk into the court.
Yeah,
and
say that, and they'll say, "Get it."
Case dismissed.
Sorry for wasting your time.
Yeah. Pay this man.
So
I don't think so.
But in short, Australia is a ridiculously dangerous place.
Yeah, and now they want everyone to get out. I mean, there's more to it than that. All right. I am generalising.
Like they just woke up and just been in a bad mood. Right, get out. I've had enough. Sling your hook. Go on. Go back to your own country.
Even if you are Australian.
There you go. there you go. So yeah,
but it's quite messed up because apparently I saw something like they're arresting people. They've got some different rules out there with the whole COVID thing.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember if they got the
putting people in internment camps and shit. That's messed up.
Is that if they're not vaccinated?
I think it's if they're not vaccinated, or like if you like what happened with Djokovic, and if you go over there and they can't prove you're vaccinated.
I still don't exactly know what happened with that. He went over there, innit, and said, I had COVID, but I'm alright. But they gave him a visa, and then when they realised that this politically don't look good for them, they're like, no, you can't have the visa, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I think that's what it was, because initially I don't think they were going to let him in. Then they said, okay, we're going to let him in. And then they said, oh wait, too many people complain that we're letting him in, so we're not letting him in anymore. And then it was like...
Then he appealed it and won the appeal, and then they then they took it away from him.
Yeah, because then they found out that he wasn't completely truthful. Apparently he did have COVID a few weeks before, and he went somewhere where he shouldn't have been. So they were like, well, okay.
Well, he's a liar.
You know, he's a bloody liar.
Yeah.
He's been everywhere. So, and then he was just...
Licking kids?
Licking kids.
I don't know. With his racket.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, not with his tongue, but beating them with his racket.
That's it. It's not actively licking people's children. So, yeah. But, and it was just a whole thing. And I think the worst thing about it, because it was like his 10th Grand Slam or something like that. If he won,
I know.
He would have been 10 in a row, and that would have been...
He probably should. You know what? I reckon he screwed up when he tweeted about it. I'm coming to Australia. I am coming to Australia. I don't know if he sounds like that. That's not Serbian, East European.
Oh, is that what it was?
It is.
It sounded like somebody pretending to be African in a Carry On film.
Did it?
That's
really?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
When they do it, you know how they be doing it.
With a little bit of blackface.
I won't even...
Mr. Quarterman.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
So, he tweeted and said, I'm coming to Australia, and that got people vexed.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're going in like you're just going to come and mash up the country and go about your business. Yeah. I was like, okay, all right, mate.
Yeah.
Go on, man.
Even if he was playing at Wimbledon, even if he was playing at the Australian Open, I would imagine that, them Australians don't hold back when they get upset about stuff, innit? You can't. How are you going to be playing a peaceful game of tennis out there in a burning sun with all those animals that can kill you?
Well, they're not doing it in the outback, Mike. They're getting chased by dingoes.
Someone's got to bring something in.
Someone's just going to release a dingo into the stadium.
He might. When he's like had his first set and he goes into his bag. There's no squash in there. There's spiders.
Nothing but spiders. Someone chucking a shark at him.
Yeah, that's the thing. When the waves come along, ones you're talking about.
This sounds like the worst place to hold a tennis match. Wherever this is.
It's like it's Sharknado.
No, I mean it's an inhospitable place. I mean, listen, if he was going to do it, but I think you're right. I think what you said is right. If he hadn't have tweeted, I'm coming in, I'm going to mash up the place and whatever he said, they would have been like, all right, let's see what happens. But it's like a little bit too arrogant with it. It's like, okay, we're going to make sure you're taken down a peg or two. Let's see how far you go. And that's it. They just wanted to take that away from him, because I reckon they were like, all right, we can let you in, right? But we're going to charge you such a ridiculous amount of money for a visa.
No, it was election time just coming up.
So they're trying to make it...
They're like, look, we're getting a bit too much heat for this. I think we're going to have to kick this one out.
People like tennis. I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we let him play. You let him play? No, not really.
Yeah, we're going to kick him out in the first place. He's a liar.
He's a liar.
See? And then that's what happened.
Well, that was the thing, innit? Because when I was talking to, was it the woman? What's this?
Right. See, I knew he was doing something with kids.
Oh my god! What?
It's not how it sounds.
Not the way to start the story.
Perfectly legal. Perfectly legal.
In
Spain, apparently.
Okay.
We've been given this information. Can't verify it.
Can't verify it, but we're going to say it as if it's fact.
No, but apparently, it is alleged. See, like that.
You started
alleged.
That's it.
That he travelled to Spain and had an interview, visited a children's centre. He is alleged that he was pretty much a super spreader. Because he had COVID at the time.
Wow. So you went to a school?
No, children's centre.
A children's centre?
Yeah. I want to find the centre of where all the children are. I believe that's what happened.
That's exactly
my
how it
summary of what happened.
Where are the children? Take me to the Mr. Djokovic, not to the children. Where are they?
Hey, basic.
I hope you had a nice journey. Give me the children. I'm dying. I need to children. Give them 3-4 children. At a time. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. You've got some fans. Children fans. Well, we'll see. Well, how about we just get yourself first settled with children? Yeah, I mean, and they'll be like, right, maybe you need to get back on the plane, mate.
Yeah. No, this is before he went to Australia.
Oh,
yeah. This is in Spain.
He couldn't hold himself. Like oh, in Spain, yes, of course. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's it's not a good look, is it?
It's not good. Not good.
You know, so people are probably going to have a right to be a little bit, upset about that. But when you're a big flash tennis star, Mike, rules don't apply. You know what I mean? Do whatever you want.
We have this. This is Anne-Marie too. She says, "You guys have put me off going to Australia. I didn't know you had plans, actually, but I'm glad we put you off."
Yes, I was about to say, you're welcome.
Yeah. She says, especially with the fact koala bears are violent and all the surroundings can kill you. Yeah, all of them. If you walk down like the Wannabinga Gulachaka Walla Wonga Creek, all right, because all their names are all screwed up out of there. Yeah. So the Winnawonga, right, Creek, right. If you walk down there, dingoes will molest you.
It won't even be anything living. It'd be like a rock. Well, you touch that rock and it's got some weird fungus on it.
That's the thing, yeah. And mushrooms can kill you out there. That's the thing.
Doesn't matter. The wind would probably kill you in some way.
And also, they've got camels out there.
They've got camels?
They've got loads of camels out there.
In Australia?
In Australia.
That's mad.
Yeah. And they'll just kick your head in.
You make them sound like a bunch of skinheads. Like
they are cruel animals, man. Yeah, but yes, Anne-Marie too says, thanks for the info. You are welcome.
Yes, stay safe. Don't go to Australia.
Yeah. Stay away from the camels. They kick you in. All right? And they spit at people as well.
The camels? I thought it was llamas.
You might be right there.
Okay.
But no. I'm pretty sure I heard about a camel that broke his owner's neck.
Oh, wow.
Some sort of arm bar. No.
It was a UFC match.
No,
First time a man
I
fighting
think
a
he picked
kangaroo.
him up by his neck.
Jesus.
And then literally just flung him and broke his neck.
How does that happen?
Because the owner wasn't well liked by the camels. I'm assuming.
He was just sick and tired of you showing his neck off all the time.
Yeah, but I hate that neck.
Call that a neck? This is a neck. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and we've got more advice about Australia. This is really turning into quite like a
Australian bashing fest.
Yeah, well, not exactly. That sounds disgusting, by the way.
A bash fest, Mike.
Yeah.
Coming to the bash
Anyone
fest,
else
Mike?
have the same horrific imagery in your head of an Australian bash fest that I do? But yeah, no.
Bashing.
Anne-Marie says, don't go to Australia with your baby because of the dingoes. Oh yeah, they love them. They love the babies.
You're like Greg's pasties, Mike.
They are. But yeah, I mean, I never actually thought of them in that way, but I guess a dingo might look at it that way.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They're getting extra sauce. They're getting a couple of napkins.
That's the thing.
Maybe a hot chocolate to go there.
Slightly warm, but not too hot.
No, they want to burn them. They don't want a hot filling, Mike. It's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? They're hungry. They eat too fast to burn them out. So babies are just the right temperature.
Dingoes are just like foxes, isn't it?
They're bigger than foxes. They're like.
Are they like what?
Well, they're dogs. They're small dogs, but the thing is, they're in packs.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes them so deadly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So one on its own probably wouldn't give you too much trouble, but you get 3 or 4.
You think you tell them you could take on a dingo? Let's say when you leave the show later on, and all right. We are in Australia, granted. Yeah. All right, but let's assume dingoes were here, and you walk out my yard, and then you hear, right, and you see a dingo running towards you. You telling me you're ready?
So this is a dingo that's already in motion.
He's already in motion. He had a plan. He knew what was going on.
He's been waiting out there all night.
He's actually warmed up. You're having a climb time.
He's been limbering up, man. He's doing some stretches.
Done some stretches.
You know what I mean? Getting the glutes in that.
That's the thing.
Active.
I mean, yeah. So he's had his pre-workout. He's ready.
Drunk his water. You know what I mean? He's stretching one arm behind his neck.
You're telling me you would be ready for that animal? You can't take on a dingo, man. You'll get killed.
I think I could take a dingo.
You would? How would you take a dingo?
If I was ready, if I knew the dingo was there and I was like, all right.
No, you didn't know.
So this is just blindsided by a dingo. Well, that's not fair.
They don't give you they don't post you a card.
No, but I mean, I should
I'll
be
be over tonight at 9. Be ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
I call you out, sir, for fisticuffs.
Yeah.
You have besmirched my name and I demand respect.
And he slaps you with a glove.
That's it.
Bat you.
And then we choose our dueling pistols. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly it. Yeah. Or joisting.
Do you know what happened to Dave? Got shot by a dingo.
Got killed in a joisting match by a dingo.
How would that even look? I'm trying to envision that.
I think that's something that probably needs to happen to someone.
Dingoes jousting, is that what you're saying?
Dingo jousting against humans.
I believe that's something they would actually implement in Australia as well. You got to do something in the evenings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dingo jousting.
Dingo jousting. But I think we digress. But the point is, Australia is a very dangerous place.
Yes.
I'm sure it's very lovely as well to visit. But there, I haven't heard that there's this other thing. I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it's like a minute jellyfish, which apparently is under a centimetre.
Okay.
All right. But it's considered one of the most painful stings on Earth.
Really?
Yeah.
Again, one more reason not to go in the Australian Sea. But
the thing is about Australia is that everything there, barring the human beings that are there, seem to have evolved separately for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
That's not right, man.
And they've just evolved to be as vicious as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess when the landmass is so small, you've got to fight harder for survival.
But it's not small, it's a continent pretty much.
In comparison to Africa or America.
Everything is bigger than Africa. I mean, everything is smaller than Africa.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
America, Europe, South America, what's the other ones? Asia pretty much can fit in Africa.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Because it's such a wide area, there's more, resources to live off. But because of Australia, the climate and everything.
But it's huge. You got varying climates because you got some which is like complete desert, and then you got like deep forest.
Yeah. All of which can still kill you.
Yeah.
Don't think because you're in the forest you're safe. You know what I mean? But
I think I'd be just paranoid all the time.
Know.
I'm sure they got bats and shit out there, and even like their other normal. I'm sure seagulls and shit can mash you up out there as well.
But you know what makes me laugh, right? You remember when you was a kid, right, and you used to watch Neighbours? They never showed anything like that. There may be that one episode when someone got bit by a spider and then they had to get them to hospital. Yeah. But majority of the time, considering how many episodes of Neighbours there has been, you never saw anyone, being terrorized continuously by nature.
No, because that's but you know why?
Why?
It's because Neighbours was like I haven't said it. Neighbours was a worldwide export. Yeah. They're not going to be advertising that shit.
Come to Australia, we'll kill you.
Yeah, put it this way: if I mean, look, one of Australia's biggest exports is Steve Irwin.
Okay.
All right. But if they were publicising his last episode, not many people are going to come to Australia. No. You know what I mean? So let's just ignore all that.
But to be fair, it's not like they needed to publicise that last episode. I think that was worldwide.
Sold itself.
You know what I mean? Unfortunately. So it's like, you not airing the episode is not making people think, you know what? Maybe I'll still go. You know what I mean? It's like... No.
We have more Australia-based facts. Ross, who's been there twice and survived. I saw some. He said blue box jellyfish. I saw some on Bondi Beach. Bondi
Beach.
Yeah. You have to pee on the sting to relieve the excruciating pain. I believe that's a myth, sir. So if you were peed on, it was just by some pervert.
I think there was an understanding between them. It was like, oh no, I've been stung by a jellyfish. Oh, it hurts so bad. I wonder if there was someone who could pee on me. I was like, did you say you were stung by a jellyfish? Why, yes, I did. Well, let me help you with that. And it's like, you know what I mean? There was never a jellyfish.
I don't think you're forgetting these are Aussies.
Oh, so maybe that's just like a pastime.
They're a bit more uncouth. You know what I mean? Want me to piss on you, mate?
You know what I mean? Thanks. They really stopped that jellyfish thing. Jellyfish?
Yeah,
just offering. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Oh yeah. Also, world's deadliest animals are mosquitoes, insects. That is true.
Yes, malaria.
Yeah, they've killed more people than everyone else on Earth. True.
That's ridiculous.
Murder.
You know what I mean? And it's weird. Obviously,
All women as well, by the way.
All women.
Yeah. Not all the women all the people that are killed were women.
No, but
all the mosquitoes that go around killing everyone. They're all women.
Yeah.
Apparently. Nothing to read into.
Not saying anything about that, Mike.
Oh my gosh. Look, mosquitoes kill 750,000 people a year. Okay, this is
750,000 people a year.
Yeah, efficient.
You know what? With those stats, I feel like I should have known someone who's had malaria by now.
No, that just shows how small your scope of the world population is, really, D.
Nice, thanks, man.
I'm sorry.
Thanks
I
for
should know.
that.
Look,
Come on now.
wait, 750,000. Where do you live?
Why?
No, not your actual address.
I mean, but
okay, you live in the UK.
Yeah.
All right. There are about 70 million average, 75 million people in the UK.
Okay.
How many of those people do you know?
Few of them.
Do you see where the problem is?
No. What I'm saying is that listen, this is 750,000 people a year.
You live in London. There are about 6 million people.
So I must at some point have bumped into somebody who's had malaria. I must have. With that many people every year. Come on, man.
Yeah, but 750,000 versus the 6 million people you're interacting with every day.
All right, so 750,000 times
there
10
could be 75. There's probably a
7.5 million people. So 750,000 times 10 is 7,500,000, right?
I'm just going to say yes.
Okay, so that means that's over 10 years. So you're saying to me in 10 years, I wouldn't have met one person.
I didn't say you wouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying to you. I never have.
Well,
so,
how do you know you haven't?
Because they never told me. So.
Do you talk to everyone you've met?
Yes. That's how you meet people, Mike.
You talk to them. That sounds like a lie. I'm going to say.
All I'm saying, I feel like I should at least bumped into or overheard someone said, "Oh, bloody had malaria, didn't I?" That was terrible.
I've met a few people that have had malaria.
All right, so why you have to story top me now? You let me go through this whole thing of there's no reason why you would have met anyone. It wouldn't make any sense. However, I did meet someone.
Yeah, I've met a few people.
Good for you. Yeah, good for you getting out and being social, Mike.
Not really. They just came and told me. I didn't really want it.
So you didn't want the information. They volunteered it to you. So
they
the
were
one
like,
thing.
Oh, you know, I said, shut up. No, I never said that. Really. I said, really? That is terrible news.
Now shut up. Is that what you did?
No, be quiet.
I've heard you out. That's it.
I don't need to know anything about you. We've heard quite enough attention-seeking stories about almost
malaria.
dying.
How desperate are you?
Yeah. Yeah, but no, on that, and I know it is a very serious disease. But yeah,
what's next? Rickets.
Well,
showing off.
You've had them all, haven't you?
Terrible. Yeah.
But we are coming up to 9 o'clock, so we're going to take our 10-minute break, and we will be right back. In 10, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why I said that. Like there was more information. 10-minute break, and I'll be back in 600 seconds.
6 minutes? No, wait. Maths.
Yeah, 600 seconds. There's all that stuff of millions and 750,000.
It's too much maths.
Yeah, when you
said
late in the day. 750,000 times 10, and then you said, yeah, so that's 7.5 million. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, right on, man. I can dig it.
I don't know. Who's going to be counting to a million?
Well, no one counts to
millions.
No
one counts millions.
You add, you do sums to get to a million. You don't sit there.
It's like if someone said, "Yeah, I'm gonna put £1 million in your account tomorrow."
I'll be like,
you really gonna count it?
As long as the bank knows it's £1 million, that's all that matters to me. Yeah. So I can spend it. I don't want to be like, no, it's only a tenner.
Yeah, those are these banks. But if the bank turns around, no, it's not there anymore. What are you gonna do? We're gonna do this.
Just getting jacked by the bank, you know.
Yeah, you say you win your lottery, right?
No,
tomorrow.
That's my money.
Yeah.
But Mr. NatWest, I thought we had an agreement.
Yeah, put it this way. Yeah, let's say you go to your. When do you do the lottery? I don't do lottery. Let's say Wednesday. All right. Let's say you go, you get your ticket. All right, and you do the thing, and then you go home and you're like, oh wow. Okay, no, actually, you've got to go and do the numbers in it, and then you watch it on the TV.
Yeah.
And then, I'm a winner. And you run back to the shop because you're going to get your millions from there, obviously. Yes. Right? The corner shop at the end of your road. Let's say that's the case.
Yeah.
And then as you walk out with your ticket, the Bank of England walks past and takes it. That's my money, punk.
Why is this specifically going to be the Bank of England?
And then he gets in his car, which has
in his Rolls Royce, his Bentley.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Filled with bags of money. Well, that would be more. You know, the worst thing about it is not that he stole the ticket. No one would ever believe that story. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bank of England stole my lottery ticket. All right, on you go, on your way. You've had your fun. You know what I mean? You're not going to get away with that. But I mean, that whole lottery thing, I'm always very skeptical when I go in there with the ticket, because I'm not. Whenever I do the lottery, I'm not the sort of person that will sit there waiting for it to come on TV. I'll just think, I'll check it afterwards, and then. So you take your ticket down to the local corner shop and you give it to him and he scans it and says, "Sorry, my friend, you didn't win anything. Can I have the ticket back?" No, I've thrown it away.
Oh, no, that's a fact.
I just told you didn't win anything. So
give me my ticket. I bought the ticket.
Why would you want a useless ticket?
That's not going. It's not going in a good place. We're gonna go to break. I'm getting angry just by even thinking about that.
You have a lot of anger issues, Mike.
Yeah, seriously. See, I'm not even
money.
Yeah, I'm not even a money guy.
You're not even money.
But I went there straight
Even
away.
the idea of a theoretical lottery ticket is enough to make you angry.
Despite the fact that I've never bought one. This is why I don't buy it, because I'll get very, very angry. If I win,
it would have the wrong effect on you. Is that
exactly.
What you're saying,
if I win, I'm gonna be furious.
I'm livid. Absolutely livid.
I'm gonna be an angry man. That's all I know. From that point onwards,
you're just really punching the
money.
money.
It will only feed into my paranoia. I don't need it. But anyway, we will be back.
Yes.
In 600 seconds.
600. Ooh.
See?
You're like Carol Vorderman.
No. And we are back.
Yes.
You are listening to Mad Talk Radio with Mike and Dee. Second installment of the show.
Second half. Should we remind everyone how to get in touch if they need to?
Yes, you can get in contact by
multiple ways,
of which I will be soon explaining to you. No, I am kidding, of course. The number is 07983 833 661. That is 07983 661.
Professional, Mike. It's almost as if he had it written down in front of you.
It is.
But
almost. Clearly not.
No, it's all up
memory
there.
is something I'm known for.
Is it? A lot of people know you for that, yeah?
Yeah, I can't remember their names. But, yeah. Okay, alright, yes. So, I think we've covered Australia and how you should definitely book a ticket. Probably one way.
You won't need the return, trust me.
You won't. Right.
Yeah. So, okay, Mike. So I think right about now it's that time of the show.
Do I have to turn down the music?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm just deadly serious now. No more comedy.
No, this is
from this point on.
Real. It's real.
Real stuff. Okay, Here we go.
Right. So.
Clear voice.
Question. Oh, question of the week. Trying something different, Mike. Something different.
Keep trying.
No, not good.
No? Keep trying. You were going somewhere.
I thought it was experimental.
What was that inspired by? Was that
I was trying to do like a soulful
thought. Yeah. Isaac Hayes with someone crushing his nuts with golf shoes, because that's what it sounded like.
He's just slowly taking the beating. Question of the week.
So all right, this week was Isaac Hayes. Next week I want to hear some James Brown or something.
So
or
Dennis
Brown.
Dennis Brown. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Bring your guitar in and do a little Dennis.
That is going to disappoint a lot of people. No. Anyway, so question of the week, Mike. Now I like to reminisce. I'm a nostalgic guy.
You are.
And I like to think about certain things that I'm assuming most of us have been through at some point in our life. Usually when we're kids. So this week's question of the week is: have you ever bought an item of clothing that you realised didn't suit you till after you bought it and you were wearing it? Now, I'm specifically talking about, maybe your mum said to you, you got to go and buy a pair of shoes for school or something, and you buy like a pair of shoes that is a size too big, And then you don't realise until you're wearing them to school and your foot is all sliding around in the shoe and shit. You know what I mean? Or you might think, yeah, I'm going to buy that Wu-Tang hat, yeah? But they've only got one size, but you force your head into it anyway. You start getting headaches while you're standing at the bus stop and shit. That's what I'm talking about, you know?
I think I've had stuff like that happen. I mean, there's a number of items that I've purchased over the years and it wasn't a good look. Because, first of all, I've got big feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just bragging now, Mike.
Well, it's not a brag. If you see,
it's just science.
If you have humongous, broad, strong feet,
you need big shoes. I get it.
Big shoes. A lot of things come with
big socks. Yep.
Big socks. Yeah. Big toes.
Big toes. Extra strong nail clippers. What you're saying?
Yep, bunions that smell like onions.
Bunions that smell like onions. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that's straight from primary school.
Actually, I'll have you know, it's a quote from Digital Underground.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So a little bit more culture.
Humpty dance. If you have big bunions that smell like onions. See, that's my Humpty Hump.
See, you should be doing the question of the weekend show, Mike.
With a Humpty Hump voice.
Yeah.
But that's got to get... I mean, I feel like a bit of a disrespect to Shock G. He's now past.
I think he'd want it. I think that's exactly the sort of thing that he would do.
He would want... I want my career to be remembered by this. No, he's not going to want that. Seriously, he would haunt me. Imagine a ghost Humpty Hump.
Just continuously dancing, doing a Humpty dance around you.
I'm a freaky. You know what I mean? It would be a mess.
Shake that bubble butt.
Yeah. Poltergeist would have been totally different. If he turned up in that little white girl's room, started doing the Humpty dance.
You know what I mean? He's just there with a big cigar, grinning at you, doing that shake. Like, I'm about to get down with it.
I'm like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. You know what I mean? We don't want that. Not for children.
No.
Anyway,
Humpty Ghost.
How did we get onto Humpty Ghost?
I don't know. You was talking about Humpty Hump, and this is where we've ended up, as usual. Anyway, so items of clothing.
Yeah, big feet. That's how we got there.
Right, okay.
Somehow that's linked to Humpty Hump and
bunions that smell like onions.
There we go.
There it was.
Yeah, that's big feet, bunions, feet, me, Bigfoot. Got you.
We're caught up.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Bragging. Okay. You see how my mind works, bro? It does work.
Always seems to come back to you.
A very linear sort of approach.
It's
not limited to that. It's just the approach. The approach I choose to take.
I see.
Yeah,
you're a deep, complex man.
I'm glad. See, I didn't even need to say it. You said that for me. Thank you. Humble. Big feet, but also humble.
I see.
Doesn't need to talk about his big feet.
Doesn't at all. But yet, strangely, seems
to remind you
again and again, eating up a lot of airtime.
Okay, all right, hint taken. All right, so I've got big feet.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I had a big foot at school. Wasn't aware of the connotations, and went to an all-boys school. So,
like that would have helped you.
It didn't. And
no,
not that. I mean, look, I grew up in South East London. Didn't have a lot of money. All right, and my mum weren't buying me Nike Air Max for school.
Oh wow! Did you also have to take your bike down to the baker's to get a loaf of Hovis, Mike?
Hovis?
Hovis? Do I look like a millionaire?
Netto, my friend.
Netto bread.
Netto bread.
The bread that's already stale when you buy it.
It doesn't go stale.
It's one state always.
It's like Netto bread, 17p, whole loaf. What can go wrong with that?
It's like when you buy a bun. Butter cheese. You could have bun for like years. That's not changing.
You know what? That happened recently, right? And I honestly didn't know what was happening to this bun. I was like, is it off?
Digging in the back of the cupboard.
Because I cut it and it was like kind of soft, but I couldn't see any mold. But I was like, I feel like this has been here for a couple of weeks. I feel like this might be off. But I don't know.
I don't know what states it changes to. It just seems to be the one state.
Yeah.
You can have like bun from the 90s, it still looks exactly the same.
You know what the worst thing is? I took a slice and I ate it.
Did it taste good though?
You know what? I was waiting to be sick.
You gotta ask yourself at some point, why am I doing this?
I'm hungry though. Let me eat this. It's got raisins in it. It's doused in spices and alcohol. I'm sure that'll keep it all together.
Preserve it for eternity.
Yeah, let's see what the ingredients. Oh, I can't see them. All right, don't worry, just eat it. Yeah, because that shit rubs off very quickly.
Yeah,
after you.
It's not meant to be read. It's just there to say we did it.
Yeah,
yeah. If you can't read it,
this is what you bought.
Yes, our transaction is over. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
but yes.
Yeah. So went to I think it was the start of the new year, so you got to get new shoes and stuff. And couldn't get like the big name brand trainers, but there was this pair of Puma, and they were on the display, and there was like this size 8 size there. They looked all right.
Size 8.
Yeah. Okay. I was about size 11 at the time.
I was gonna say.
I was a size 11 at the time. I'm now a 12.
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
You're
I don't know
just
what.
saying.
I'm just saying. 12.
Just always say. What is this show becoming?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway, talking about my feet, D. I don't know where your mind is going.
I'm sure you are.
Where is your mind?
My mind is frantically trying to leave this conversation.
Leave the gutter.
I'm trying to get away from where this is. What this is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel uncomfortable.
You should do.
I feel like I'm at a party with Kevin Spacey.
It's not a party anymore.
It's not a party. It's changed. It's not the same.
People are not smiling and dancing.
No.
That's what I'm telling you.
Not with you.
No. Not if he's in it. That's when everything stops. Clock stops ticking. Everything.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, in westerns where they stop playing the piano.
Oh yeah.
You could just hear like the.
That's when they shut the piano and the piano man runs away, innit? Straight away. Yeah. Shit, it's Kevin Spacey.
The worst thing about it is that's not the first time someone said that.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's Kevin Spacey.
Shit, it's Kevin Spacey.
Not for any particular reason, just shit, it's Kevin Spacey. See, I'm not saying anything about him as
it could
character.
be like a term of endearment, of excitement.
Yeah.
That,
shit,
God,
that's Kevin Spacey.
Son. Yay, what's
get
going
out of
on,
here,
man? Don't touch him.
Yeah. Don't let him touch you. Don't touch him. Don't let him touch you.
Stay away from him.
Everyone is safe. Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, so
back to our story. Yeah. So I bought size 8 Pumas, and they didn't have size 11.
So what did you do, man?
They had an 11 and a half, and I was like, I'm going to go for it because this is.
How much difference is a half a size, man?
When you're wearing drain pipe trousers, you're skinny. Prepubescent. You haven't got the wide man back yet.
No muscle legs, tone to speak of.
Yeah. Known for being a fast runner only, not for any particular mass. And then you have this long black Puma trainer with just this green Puma sign on the side. It was horrific.
It must have looked like you were wearing like sports bags as shoes.
But this is the thing, because I made the mistake. I was wearing some sort of jeans at the time, so 90s, so you got the baggy jeans and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so I put it on in the shop. I was like, yeah, I want it. And my mum was like, yeah, you sure you want it? I was like, yeah. And then when I got fine, everything, left it in the school, left it in a box, and then that Monday when I came to school and put on my, that first day of school, you extra ironing in that shirt.
Oh yeah.
And put on the shoe.
With the school trouser.
The school trouser. Oh. The one that, when you sit down,
it rides up. You can see ankle.
Look, you could see halfway up my shin in them things, man. See the end of my sock.
You can see shin is exposed.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And as you're walking, and the thing is, it was one of them flat ones.
Oh, so you can hear every footstep.
Clippity clop walking, man. It was not good.
The policeman shoe.
That's the one. Yeah, horrific choice.
God.
Yeah, it was just a bad move, and of course, everyone laughed at my foot.
Oh, but at least you had like a name brand, Mike.
Yeah, and you know what was? Yeah, I had a name brand.
Yeah,
but in this case, it was better off that I didn't have a name brand, because then that would have drawn less attention to the travesty that was at the end of my leg.
So people were drawn to the shoe because of the name brand,
and this was also the time
for the discrepancy in the shoe size and leg ratio.
Yeah, but extra bonus for all you youngsters out there, in the 90s there was this fashion where people would puff up their shoe by putting a sock on.
Oh my god, yeah.
Big
shoes with the rage, man.
I tried to do that
with the already large shoe.
You know how big the sock had to be to make it kind of gradually go up into your leg? It just looked like I had a triangle at the end of my leg. It was ridiculous.
You had hoofs, Mike.
Yeah,
what
it's
happened.
like a right angle triangle at the end of my head. That's what it looked like. Horrific choice.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That is pretty
Have
bad.
you got one?
I have multitudes. One that comes to mind, again, the shoe thing, but I wasn't lucky enough like you to get like a name brand. I mean, depending on how you look at it. So one day, the same thing, you know, it's the summer holidays. I think I was going into like maybe the final year in secondary school, and Mum said, look, you need to go and buy some shoes for school. So I was like, all right then. So she gave me some money, and I remember back in the day, you know, I went to Elephant and Castle shopping centre.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, that's how long
that
ago.
market.
Yes, it wasn't even the market; it was a shoe shop inside.
Oh,
right.
and you know what? I can bet that was the name of the shoe shop.
Shoe shop. Yes. Elephant and Castle shoe shop.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
we have shoes.
That they did, Mike.
Black shoes.
It wasn't like, you know, when you go to your shoe shop now, and they've got like the different shelves for individual shoes, and there's music playing, and there's fancy benches to sit down on, and people coming around with name tags to help you.
That's when they got like leather and shit.
That's
in there.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But this was just like one man in a vacant shop with lots of shoes.
Oh dear.
There was some form of structure, but you know when they're just like boxes of shoes on top of shoes.
Yeah.
That's the
They
structure.
don't have a stock room.
No.
This
is what
is
you
the
see.
stock room and the shop.
This is it.
All in one place.
Yeah.
We make it easy.
That's it. You don't need a stock room. You can see the shoes. Just buy the shoes. So I was looking around and I found a pair of shoes, and I thought, oh, these look nice. What I didn't realize at the time, Mike, I didn't realize this was a thing. They had plastic shoes.
I was going to say, because most of those shoes were plastic.
I didn't know.
You were a kid, right?
Yeah, I was a kid.
Okay,
this
yeah,
was my
yeah.
first experience with plastic shoes. Now, it looked like leather to a degree, you know.
Is this the one where, when you look closer, you realise the sole and the shoe is plastic?
Yeah, you remember, you look at the stitching and you realise it's not stitching at all. It's just a
mould.
mould. Yes, exactly.
Or stitching.
So, but I really like
That's a piss take.
I like the look.
Because that's totally unnecessary.
That's
because
it.
It's not like if you took away that mould stitching, the shoe would just fall apart.
No, essentially they're just Wellingtons without the ankle protection.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought, okay, should I not?
Wait, Wellingtons didn't have any ankle protection.
Who?
Wellingtons never had ankle protection.
Yes, they did. It depends what you're doing with them. If you're jumping up and down in puddles, then you're going to get water in, but you don't. You just
ankle protection from water.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
not
you're
ankle
talking about
protection,
just
because you know you will mash up your foot in a Wellington boot.
Oh no, not actual protection from physical damage.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Can you imagine trying to kick a football with a Wellington boot?
You know the worst thing about Wellingtons? You ever have that where you're wearing them and then your sock starts to drop down inside the Wellington?
God, yeah.
And it ends up by your toe, and then your foot is just on pure Wellington. There's no
The
cushioning.
idea of falling over in Wellington boots, I'd rather have my foot bitten off by a shark.
I'd rather have no feet, is what you're saying, Mike. I'd rather be in a wheelchair.
Well, maybe not that much, but I mean, just the idea of falling over in a Wellington boot, being my source of stability.
That's not going to protect you, is it? No,
it's only going to make things worse.
Well, this is kind of like what that shoe was. You know?
So yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, so
Plastic
I saw the shoe, and it was a brown shoe, and it looked kind of cool, and I was like,
brown
all right,
plastic.
Brown plastic, Mike. You know, it was like a tan.
Oh,
like
God.
a tan.
That must have looked really plastic.
It was really, and the thing is, I thought, all right, should I? And I thought, I need some shoes, and I thought, well, I like this. What's the worst that can happen? So I went and I bought the shoe. Didn't realise that the shoe was a little bit too big for me. You know, the man said, "Oh, it's only a size."
At least it
bigger.
wasn't too tight, because that ain't stretchy.
No, I would have loved some tightness in that shoe, Mike. It was not the case. So, and you know what it was? The man who sold me the shoe knew what he was doing, you know. And he was like, yeah, we have this one. I was like, oh, you got it in this size? And no, just this size. Try this one. I tried it on. And I was like,
good, look good on you.
I feel it's a little bit too big. No, my friend, it's good. That's how it's supposed to feel. So, and you're young and you're not sure. And
you're growing to it, yes?
Yeah, blatantly. And it's like, it's good for school, yeah? For school, yeah. Yes, you'll grow into it, no problem. And I thought, well, Mum did tell me to buy some shoes. So I was like, okay.
You poor thing.
Bought the shoe. Took them home to Mum.
I'm sure she was thrilled with your choice
Mum was like,
foot attire.
What is that? What have you done? I was like, what?
What did you do with the money I earned?
Exactly that.
I bled.
I gave you money to buy shoes, and this is what you bought me.
What kind of idiot way is this?
You know what? You're wearing them, you know. You're wearing them. I
know.
I was all frightened to wear the shit. So I was like, all right then. So anyway, cut long story short, school starts, isn't it? Get dressed, put the shoes on, thinking, not too big. A little bit big, but it's fine. Who's going to notice?
How was your mum when you left for school?
I think all I remember is probably my mum kissing her teeth and not looking at me as I left. I'll see you later. Yeah. Then so anyway, I'm walking, and this point I realised that maybe this wasn't a good purchase. Maybe my foot hasn't grown enough in the 24 hours since I bought the shoe to support the shoe.
Yeah. So that man said my foot would grow.
so I'm walking and I'm thinking maybe it's just the wrong socks because my feet are sliding around a little bit.
Socks are the problem. Fine. Never been a problem before. But carry on.
New shoes, Mike. Maybe I need to wear them in. You know what I mean?
That's logic.
It wasn't until I started walking towards a bus stop and saw the bus and just realised I had to start running. Then I realised the downfall. The misstep I'd taken.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Okay.
It's like I ran, I put my foot down, and my foot still kept moving inside the shoe. That's quite a scene to see. Somebody running while still sliding in their shoes. It was
How much bigger than you was this shoe?
Enough to be off-putting when you're running. You're never really confident with that.
So foot. I'm just realising it was plastic inside and out.
Yeah, but it gets worse, Mike. It gets worse.
Was it made out of Lego plastic?
No, that would have been better. Because what had happened was I was running, right? And then all the madness, the sliding around, and managed to catch the bus, sat down, looked down, plastic started to split, didn't it, Mike? All around the toe area. You know?
Already?
Yes. These were cheap plastic shoes, Mike.
Was it like a plastic bag? I mean, how the hell did this happen?
You know what it was? Because I'd suddenly put all this strain on the toe, that little bit, you know where the crease is at the corner, where your toes meet your foot, across the bridge of the shoe.
Right. Oh.
That piece there.
You know, it needed, you know what you should have done? Because it's plastic, you're supposed to warm the plastic.
Put it in a microwave, probably.
Yeah.
Put some hot water on it.
Yeah.
Limber it up.
Hold it just slightly over a candle.
Start making sure it's malleable.
Yeah, get a bit of bending motion going for about an hour a day.
An hour a day, yeah.
And then quickly put it in cold water.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Then you've got to leave it to dry. You can't dry it yourself, not with a hand towel. Just leave it to dry in sunlight.
Don't touch it.
Yeah.
At this stage, it's very brittle.
Very volatile.
So, anyway, so I'm on the bus and I realise this split in the shoe and I'm like, my mum's going to be pissed. You know what I mean? Upside is probably get some new shoes. Downside is not in a good way.
Yeah.
Not happily. You know what I mean? Mum's going to drag you and buy the shoes she wants.
I was surprised you didn't use the shoe to beat you.
Well, they probably would have fallen apart, Mike. So there's no point. You know what I mean? But then the worst thing was, on top of everything that had happened, because when I came home, Mum was like, well, you're wearing them. If you got money to stash away another pair of shoes, you're wearing them at least till next payday. That's your shoes.
You better fix that shit.
You know what I mean? You try to put like super glue in there, and you know, the worst thing about
plastic.
That's when you realise super glue don't do shit on plastic. You know, it's like so you'll stick my fingers together, but the shoe not interested.
Not interested in plastic.
If anything, it will go through the shoe and then just glue your sock to the shoe.
Yeah.
So it was just getting worse and worse. And then the worst time was, leaving school. It's raining, isn't it, Mike? Raining. Got a plastic shoe with a hole in it. Can you imagine what happened next? Yeah, I mean, it was like, I might as well just weigh buckets
your
of my
foot
feet.
Must have looked like the thing.
It was, you know, when you take your sock off and your toes are like going white where they're waterlogged.
Yeah.
It was horrific. Man. And I then had to dry the shoe out with tissue paper. But, you know, upside, it's plastic, Mike, so just wiped clean. There you go.
Well, there's that.
It was that.
Apart from the hole when the water can still get through.
Yeah. That went on for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, that was my misstep buying clothes. So, yeah, if anybody else out there can top that, I'd love to hear.
Yeah, any attire that you've bought over the years that was just a really bad misstep. It was bad choice in fashion.
And it's not. I'm not talking about, you know, you bought it and it looked good at the time because it was the fashion, and you look back and like, I can't believe I did that. I'm talking about there and then, realizing I've made a mistake. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to...
You've already made your purchase. Transaction's finished. You can't go back. There's technically nothing wrong with the clothes. So the only alternative is to throw them away, or obviously to wear them.
Yeah.
And then,
well, I'm actually wearing something right now that you can't see it. I'm wearing something right now that I bought.
Leopard print underwear, Mike, is that what it is?
No.
Still
Still in the drawer. Still in the drawer.
Is.
No, some tracksuit bottoms
that
I bought off a well-known purveyor of young men's clothing. You know, young hip men's clothing.
The youths, Mike.
The youths. You know, young adults. And I like to think that I'm in that category.
You're accepted as one of their own because you shop at the same place.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But I mean, I thought I can carry this off. So anyway, I need to get a new tracksuit. So I'll go so far as to check the sizes because I'm very particular because I'm quite slim. I don't like having stuff that's too baggy and making it look like I'm wearing my dad's clothing on.
Well, the thing is, I mean, because you're quite tall, so if you wear something with extra material, it's gonna look like there's extra material.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, bought these tracksuit bottoms. They're a bit grippy. You know, in the picture when I was looking at the website, I was like, yeah, this guy rocks it well.
Okay.
About his height, and it shows the height of the model and all that. I was like, yeah, okay.
All right. So you got all the information. What could possibly go wrong?
Right, if I put it on, got it, ordered it, put it on, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then I looked the lower profile, I'm looking at my legs in the mirror, and then I'm going up, and then I'm seeing the more mature face. And then I quickly go back down to the legs, and it's like,
no, you're ruining the fancy. Get back to the tracksuit bottom.
Legs look good, okay. Face by itself, fine. Midriff, that's okay. Together, there's something wrong.
It looked like Mr. Faraday teaching PE at primary school.
I don't know. It's like seeing the top half of a person and then seeing the second half is just a table. You know what I mean? So I was like,
were you wearing like a tweed jacket with leather elbow patches with these?
No. I can't remember. I probably had a t-shirt on or a white t-shirt or something like that.
Smart fitting, t-shirts.
Yeah,
that's what the kids wear, right?
Yeah, t-shirts. Yeah, that's what they call them.
T-shirts.
Yeah. I heard it on the bus. Where all the kids hang out.
I was digging it.
Yeah. Old man hanging out with kids. I'm sure that's healthy.
Blending in, Mike. They probably didn't even know.
Didn't know.
One of ours.
Didn't know.
Probably year 6 or something.
Yeah. What are you in the 4th year?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. See, they don't even call it 4th year or 5th year anymore. It's like year 11 and.
I don't even know. I've lost track of it. When they ask me, I just say.
You know what? I hate that. You know when
elder year.
I've had to call up school sometimes. Let's say my daughter's ill or something like that.
Yeah, and they say, "What year is she?"
What is she? I'm like,
I know nothing.
She's in the second to last year. What is that nowadays?
With me,
B7RX.
You know what I mean?
Apostrophe.
I try and do it like I'm ordering food at a restaurant. It's like, so what year are they in? What years do you have? You know, let me pick.
I'll have that one.
that sounds delightful.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
And a bottle of Chianti, thank you. No, it's either that or I just, because like what they do now, especially like in the primary schools, they don't just call them like the normal year. It would be like apricot class and strawberry class.
No, but at least that's easy. I mean, unless you've got 17 kids or something.
Well,
but I mean,
I don't know, because it's like I didn't even know they were doing it by fruit or whatever it is.
Oh, you would hope that your kid would tell you at some point.
They probably did, but I mean, apricot class is like, I will remember this. Like, as long as you're in school, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? Tell me about strawberries and grapes and shit.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
I used to just. If it's one of the ones where you got to go to the classroom, that's fine. I can navigate my way to that.
Right.
I don't need to know any other information. That's my child. That's all I need to know.
You can't stop me.
Yeah. Those are words you need to say when you're in school.
In school, yeah.
You can't stop me.
You can't stop me. Backing away with
Back
children.
away.
Yeah.
Words never to say in a school playground.
No.
Just letting you know. All right. Oh, actually. Wow. Anne-Marie.
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart.
What is this now?
Sorry, clearing the throat there.
Oh, you need to clear your throat for this.
No, well, not really. But, I mean, she paints such a good picture. She has disclosed a story of a faux pas in her
In her youth?
In her youth, no,
School
in her fashion attire. Maybe it wasn't a faux pas.
Okay.
All right, but she says, I bought a Lisa Stanfield tartan hat. Why did you were so open and honest. Why would you even
Lisa Stanfield? Yeah. Wow.
She said, I thought it looked good at the time.
Yeah.
I bet you did. Right. Worn it once in Granaries nightclub.
What?
And then threw the hat the next day. I'm guessing that
it did not go as planned.
So
people weren't as receptive.
Was you waiting outside Granaries, feeling really nice with yourself, and then when you're
adjusting
outside,
the hat,
adjusting the hat in the mirror with your friends. Yeah, what do you reckon? It looks like just like her hat, just like her. Yeah, this is gonna be the best night ever.
Why? Why are you building it up like?
Because that's what we all do when we're young, innit? You know, when you've got it's just like when you bought your plastic shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly, she seemed to have fun for a lot longer than you did.
Yeah.
All right. And she was old enough to go to Granaries.
Well, I mean, look, she put the hat on. It fit, which is always a bonus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looked good in her eyes. You know what I mean? You're good. You're ready. You're set. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, but she actually got to Granaries.
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't even get to school.
No. And it was terrible.
And she wasn't sliding around in her own hat. So there's that as well.
That's a good bonus, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to slide around in a hat.
No.
That's just weird. I don't even know what that would look like.
You're putting it on wrong.
Do you know what hats are? That's not how you do it. Yeah.
But thank you for that. And Lisa Stan, I'm trying to think. Have you ever bought any celebrity-inspired clothing?
Oh, yes.
MC Hammer pants.
Why did you have to go straight to MC Hammer? Look.
You can't touch this.
You couldn't, Mike. You couldn't touch these.
Yeah.
They were flying off the shelves, Mike.
Yeah. Please, Hammer, don't hurt them.
Don't hurt them, Hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, sprung ya.
Yeah. Let's just indulge in that.
Why?
For you guys out there who are too young, there was a man once called MC Hammer.
There was a man once. Make it sound like Lord of the Rings. What are you doing?
There was a man. He lived on the top of a hill. He didn't. He actually started off in, I don't know, somewhere in Oakland, I think. Something like that.
Stanley Kirk Burroughs. I still remember his name.
Yeah. Named Hammer after a famous baseball player. Couldn't be that famous because I've never heard of him until MC Hammer came out. So that's probably a lie as well.
No, not really. Made up. Complete fabrication.
Foundation of bullshit.
Oh, MC Hammer, we miss you.
Oh, actually, Amory has corrected us. She said she was 16 at the time.
Oh, wow.
Still older and wiser than Dee was. So there's always that. You're still a winner in my eyes.
Yeah.
But yeah, MC Hammer was like the most famous rapper in the world.
That sounds
in
horrible.
about 1990.
He was a pop artist.
Artist.
Yeah.
Masquerading as a rapper.
Him and Vanilla Ice. Remember Vanilla Ice?
Yeah. That's
Going
why we pray. Real street stuff. That's what Hammer was about.
Yeah, he went in with the dancing though. That was it. It wasn't even about the rapping on the thing. It was the dancing.
Yeah, we wanted to see him dance.
Yeah, and even to this day, I mean, look, anyone out there listening, you want to know what MC Hammer's about? Obviously, everyone knows you can't touch this, right? Well, hopefully. Go on YouTube, right? Type in "You Can't Touch This," the video, and just watch how frantically MC Hammer is dancing, especially towards the end. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't know, it's almost like, you know when you go to a car wash and you put your money in to get air in the tyres and you try and get all the air out before the timer runs out? It's like he was trying to get as much dancing in the video.
So much.
He's going to break himself, man. And he's going for it. He's going for it.
Well, he did. And a couple of suckers actually went to see him in concert a long time ago. They didn't know each other at the time.
It's just
they
weird.
Were both suckers.
They were both hypnotized by MC Hammer's magical legs. So, yeah. That happened.
That really wasn't why I went.
You didn't go to see the dancing?
I never went.
You enjoyed the music?
As a young 15-year-old saying, I am hypnotized by his legs.
You couldn't say it because he was only hypnotized, Mike.
Please take me, Dad.
Yes, to watch MC Hammer's legs. I want to see a grown man's legs on stage.
Yeah, moving frantically.
You've
got nothing to worry about, Dad.
Perfectly natural. That's part of growing up.
Yeah, it's the 90s, man.
It's the 90s, man. Like you're trying to reason with him. Like,
everyone
come on,
should be able to like
get
MC
with
Hammer.
It, yeah. Everyone should be allowed to. Like, no.
There's gonna be no hammer in my house.
The hell do you think this is? All coming in, tearing up your hammer pads. No, Dad, no.
Give them back to me, Dad.
Tearing down your MC Hammer poster.
You can't touch this.
You can't. That would not end well. No, you gonna be dancing.
Yeah. But people, MC Hammer was the biggest thing since sliced bread for a couple of years, and then he just kind of, I guess the hype died down.
Yeah.
And then
I think the term is fell off.
Fell the off.
Yeah. Nobody wants this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I was joking about he did a short film called Please Hammer Don't Hurt, which was just a load of crap. Yeah. But then again, you know what? We can't diss that because Vanilla Ice did a film.
Yeah.
Called Cool as Ice.
Cold as Ice.
Cold
as Ice.
Was it Cool as Ice or Cold as Ice? I feel like it was.
You know what? He probably would have called it Cool as Ice because that makes no sense.
Cool.
It's cool, but isn't nice cold? Isn't that the whole idea?
Well, he's cool.
He's cool.
He's cool.
He's cool as ice is cool. Cooling down. He's like cold water. Is what you're saying?
Cold water, like tepid water.
Tepid water. He's unpleasant. Yeah.
It's like it's just changed the vanilla fudge. Fudged it up.
Just fudge. Vanilla fudge. You know what I mean? Say it like that.
Yeah.
Just come on with that same energy as well.
Name like Van Winkle or something like that.
Oh my god. Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Now you say that sounds familiar. Something like Herbert Van Winkle, some really odd name.
Man had the squarest jaw on earth.
Yes. Yeah. He was
angles everywhere.
I'd never seen someone so happy with mediocrity. He was loving it. He was really in his own little world, you know.
The worst thing is, I saw that movie.
Oh, why did you, Mike? Why?
Why did you bypass its shoes, man? I don't know.
Well, they looked cool at the time, but then
I can't even say that about it. It just ended up in our house as a video. Yeah. I'm gonna say my dad at the time he bought it.
I remember the trailer with him shirtless on a motorcycle in the desert for some reason.
I wonder if we can YouTube this.
We should probably. You should be able to. I feel like, you know what, if you're listening at home, YouTube it, because we can't do it justice. You have to see how bad this is.
Well actually, we've got some information on Vanilla Ice. Nothing sordid. Alright? It's from Ross, so it's all, it's all surface level.
Above board.
Yeah, he's our correspondent for
he's in the
all
field.
Things out there, he gets the information. So he says Vanilla Bobby Brown danced a lot as well, if I recall correctly.
Oh yes,
he did, but then he would usually get tired toward the end of the performance and end up sitting down. There's a famous performance on YouTube, you can check it out. He's knackered.
He goes in too hard though. He goes in way too hard too early. It's like you cannot maintain this level of energy.
Yeah, but we can all see that happening. Yeah. But he also goes on to say Vanilla Ice also did the theme song for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, Real Street.
Yeah. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Go. Yeah. Yes. His name was Robert Van Winkle, I think. I think you're right. Winkle, yeah.
Damn.
But I wonder if we can get the trailer for Cool as Ice just to play for you guys, because this is something really special.
I don't know if the audio will do it justice though. They have to see the video.
I know, but we can hear it. It's the 90s, so they're going to have some sort of what's it called? Narrative over it. Okay. So I'm going to turn this down and see if we can play this. Okay. So bear with me one moment. Sorry. Wow. What was that?
No, you're not speaking. So it's not picking.
Okay.
See that? That's the difference.
That's the difference.
You're welcome.
Okay. You're not Dr. Brown.
Why? You're so begrudging. Really? It's like you was with it, and then when I said you were no,
you said
no. You're welcome. You're welcome to help me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you didn't need to say that.
Well, you weren't going to say
it, were you?
I
was welcome.
No, but you're supposed to say thank you. That's what you're supposed to say.
No. I was about
just blatantly
to.
know you.
No, I was about to, but then you said you're welcome. So I was like, no, you're not having it anymore. Sorry. Petty, I know. Don't care. We're moving on.
This is so worth it for me.
It is. So we have the trailer.
Yeah.
For the 1991 hit movie. Well, let's not call it a hit movie. All right. Official trailer for Vanilla Ice, and apparently Naomi Campbell was in it.
Naomi Campbell
was in it. So.
Wow. Even more forgettable.
Let's wait for a moment. Damn YouTube with their ads. What's wrong with you people,
The
man?
thing about it is, if you're going to do that, you should at least have premium, Mike. You can't just be like hoping to get a freebie off of YouTube. They know
That's
what you're
exactly
doing.
what I'm doing.
No, they know what you're doing, man.
Look, man.
YouTube ain't giving
I ain't
nothing away
paid
for
for
free.
shit.
You're gonna go places.
That's how
Mike.
he's going to be remembered, people.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't paid for shit.
He had it figured out.
Yeah, he had 17 children. I ain't paid for shit. That's not true. Just joking.
Great.
Okay,
Great.
here's the trailer, people.
Their values are from the 50s. Their homes are from the 60s.
Motorcycle coming to town, man.
And their music is from the 70s.
So, are we having fun yet or what?
This is a town ripe for ridicule.
It is.
Is about to become cool as ice.
Cool as ice. They're not ready for this level of music,
No,
Michael.
listen. Beats. He's dancing now.
He's dancing.
Well, he's waving his arms around, and it's a dark background.
Drop that zero and get with the hero.
Oh, boss, you've been
Yeah.
done, mate.
Done.
Yeah, pack up. You're over.
Sometimes I'd like to do something really well just because I never have.
You ain't true to yourself, and you ain't true to nobody.
This man's talking about being true.
He's not what you think he is.
He's a wanker.
My brother's been kidnapped.
What we want, Jim, is a little collection on an old IOU.
Okay, I think we've had enough.
Yeah,
But,
that was more than enough. But
okay. All right, you can stop now, people.
he's just been awesome all over the place.
So
mate.
basically, it's one of those sort of back end towns, yeah?
It's like a what's that film? Is it Footloose?
Yeah, it's Footloose,
Yeah.
right? But with street white guy rapper,
Yeah.
all right? And he brings music to the town, and then at the end, there's this whole montage of everyone doing these sort of 90s hip hop dances.
They all got into it.
They
Mike.
all got into
He
it.
changed everybody.
Yeah, I actually remember that bit at the end. Yeah. There's one particular guy, I can't remember why I remember it, but it's like he's clearly an extra, not one of the choreographed dancers, and he's just doing his thing in the background. It's quite, I
Is
mean,
he trying to? He's trying to steal focus, Mike. Is that what he's doing?
I'm not even too sure if he
Well,
was
it's not
trying.
deliberately doing it. It's
He's not
like,
deliberately, he's like-
I'm not comfortable doing this.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, that's cool as ice. Now, I watched that. I didn't want to be him. Luckily, I didn't buy any attire that was...
What would you? What,
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Because do you remember how they dressed?
Yeah.
With the really shiny, like metallic-y
But
trousers.
even back then, if I went to school,
Yeah.
right, with some Vanilla Ice merchandise, I would have got... That actually rhymes. Probably better than what anything he came up with.
See,
Vanilla
you,
Ice.
You've been
merchand-
around Vanilla Ice too
You
long,
need to
Mike. It's
drop
rubbing
that
off.
hero.
Get with the zero.
Or was it...
what?
Wait.
That actually sounds more accurate,
It
actually.
does, doesn't it? He get that. I bet he fucks that up
Yeah,
a number
yeah.
of times.
All right, take 17.
Yeah.
All right, people.
Just say zero first, okay?
We'll just finish it in post. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We can't waste any more film.
We'll get out Anthony Hopkins to fill in.
All of a sudden, just Andy Hopkins' voice coming out and feeling like
get with the zero.
get with the zero, not with the hero. Yes.
Yes, Clarice.
Did I ever tell you?
Yes, but anyway, it was of its time. You know, and they were the biggest guys at the time.
Yes, that was a strange time for music. You know what I mean? But I mean, MC Hammer, he was very lucky to keep it on a knife's edge because he was never respected as a rapper. But at the same time, he was still moving with like Suge Knight and...
Oh yeah, no, but that's when he came out. Not came out, sorry.
Wait, what? I missed that
No,
section.
he came out all gangster. Remember when he shaved his head and he had a goatee all of a sudden?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that didn't go so well.
No one trusts you anymore.
I think he tried to do some moves with Snoop and all those guys, and then he found God.
As they always do when they're broke.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I ain't got no money. God help me. That's usually how it happens. Jesus, please. That's usually how they find God. People.
The desperation in his voice, you know.
You weren't finding shit when he had all that money.
I got bills to pay.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what I mean? When he was all jumping up and down and here got a hammer.
Yeah.
Peace hammer, don't hurt him. You know what I mean? He was hurting people before. Now you're finding God. It's funny, that, isn't it? It's funny.
Can't dance your way out of tax man's bills.
Nope.
That shit needs to be paid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I mean-
only dancing in prison.
Well, whatever you got to do to get through, Mike. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hey, trust me. If remember, you know, one of these nights we're in prison.
Yeah.
I will be doing my best to say, listen, I am actually Blade. Don't fuck with me.
Be doing fly kicks for no reason.
thing.
Just really.
Yeah.
Hurrah!
I'm a daywalker.
Yeah, daywalker. That shit is real, son.
Yeah.
No, man. Yeah, that's a different. You got to act differently, man. You do whatever you do to get through that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there must have been someone who's like, Wesley Snipes, hey, you think you tough, huh? You know what I mean? And then
You'd have to whoop ass in such a devastatingly horrific way that no one would like. He took his whole ears off. His whole ear off.
He didn't even rip it. They just came off. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah, that's
like
the thing.
Fridge magnets just snapped right off the side of his head. Shit was all fucked up, man.
Yeah,
and his eyes fell out.
That's what I'll be doing in prison, man.
That's it.
I'll be like a wizard.
I'm collecting ears today, bruv. Who wants some?
I will be levitating brothers, right? Anyone come to near my cell, I'll fling him up in the air. People are like, right, you know what? Don't mess with that guy, man. That man's a mage.
He's a mage.
Clearly, he saw his wizardry powers
Isn't
there.
it?
Leave him alone.
Level 14 mage. Don't mess with him. It was transmutation powers. He's got a enchanted cudgel. Yeah. Oh no.
Hey, whatever, like you said, whatever works. I just realised we are flying through the time.
Oh, sure.
We've covered most things, but there was one question. I mean, because you're such a classy guy.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I think so.
This is remember, this is one of your contributions to today's subject.
Okay.
Discussion.
Obviously a classy topic by the way you're building it up.
Yes. Okay. Remember the toilet thing you wanted to talk about?
Why you have to say it like that?
I'm just saying. How else am I going to phrase
You couldn't introduce it any better than that.
No, because I wrote toilet dilemma. I couldn't remember.
I'm so
what it was
glad
about.
that you're here. That you really bring the
I
show
am
together.
as well.
Toilet thing. Good. Good then. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No. Well, let me explain for the listeners
I
a
think
little
you
bit more
should.
detail.
Okay. How would you have introduced
Right.
this?
Well, it's about embarrassing situations that you inadvertently end up in. I mean, we talk about kind of embarrassing
Oh yeah,
situations.
you did say that before.
Right. Yeah. But you chose not to remember or
And
relay
choose.
that
I just
information.
didn't remember.
You didn't remember.
No one
Again,
chooses not to remember
brilliant member
unless you're
of
Boris
the team.
Johnson.
Anyway, so this situation. Have you ever been in a situation like this, right? You're out and you need to go to the toilet. So you find a public toilet, or you maybe it's someone
Find
else's.
a quiet corner somewhere.
No,
A bush.
no, we're doing this the right way. We're not going to dark alleyways and unzipping our trousers. We're out, right? And like, all right, say you're at a restaurant, or you might be at someone's house or something like that. Anyway, you need to go to the toilet. So you excuse yourself, you get to the toilet, and as you get there, someone's coming out. So you're like, oh, excuse
I've
me.
had this.
Right.
Nightmare.
So you need to go to the toilet. You're not just trying to start any conversation with people coming out of the toilet. That just wouldn't go well anyway, even if you didn't need to go to the toilet. Anyway, they come out, you go in, close the door, lock it, look round. Place is a mess, Mike. Mess. I mean, there's fluid splashed everywhere.
Oh dear.
It smells. You know what I mean? It's bits of toilet paper on the floor. It's like, damn, how can someone leave the toilet like this? But you need to go. So luckily, you don't have to sit down. Unfortunately, for women, you may have to. So that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, well, usually it's a whole crouching
thing. Maybe
tiger.
You're building a toilet paper,
Hidden
toilet
dragon.
seat. Yeah, you find a way around it. You know what I mean? But then anyway, so you do your business, and you're like, oh, that was disgusting. But at least it's over. Now you come out of the toilet. As you come out, somebody's waiting to go in.
Ah, you were the culprit.
Well, this is it.
You
man.
are
What
the
do you do? You know what I mean? And it's like, they're like, oh, excuse me, I really need to go. Well, wait a minute.
You know
I forgot something.
It's too late. No, I'm going in. No, too late. You open the door. You open the door.
And the worst thing, if the smell is lingering,
Game over.
oh my god. And they go in and there's that split second where they pause, where they realise what they were stepping into.
I think there's different cultural differences. I used to work in an office a number of years ago. And there was a large staff team. There was about 15, 20 people. And there was one toilet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
that
toilet.
That can't be legal.
Well, you had one toilet in your main office. And there was a toilet in the other end of the building, but that was for service users.
Okay.
All right. And no one wanted to use the service
user toilet. The underlings.
Yeah.
The serfs.
They're filthy. It's that sort of class crap. Right. So we'd all use the thing. Now, there were some varied people. There's one guy I used to work with who's a bodybuilder, so no one wanted to go to the toilet after him. You know what I mean?
Lots of chicken.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like
carbs, Mike. Lots of carbs. Heavy.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Healthy.
But I remember I had that dilemma, and I walked in the toilet after this quite petite, young, sort of innocent-looking blonde colleague of mine,
Okay.
Looks like her name will be Heather.
Oh.
Looks Australian.
She's got stuffed animals on her bed. Is that kind of girl?
Yeah, not actual stuffed animals.
No, not
like
teddy
bears.
Taxidermy. No.
Yeah, because that sounds like some Annabelle shit. You
need to stay away from her.
That's the lady in black you're describing there, Dee. That's not who I went to work with. Funny enough, I would have noticed.
You would have seen something.
Yeah. So Heather, all right, she left the toilet.
Okay.
And when I went in, it was just a horror show.
Jesus.
It's like
what?
She obviously had a bad stomach or something.
Oh,
like that. So
damn.
You could tell because they had that smell. It was like, oh god. But again, I think it's
thick.
It's the chunk. There's chunks.
It's chunks. It's invasive. Is what it is, Mike.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too deep in the nose chasm for me. I don't like it.
Yeah. You get the taste.
It can taste. It's at the back of the neck. It's in your throat.
It is.
And the back of your tongue.
You can taste the onion.
It's zesty.
Yeah. That little sherbety taste at the back of your throat.
Hints of oak.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's a fine year.
Earthy.
Yeah. Anyway, the mess that greeted me, and I was just stunned. It was like, how did this come out of that? But what was interesting was
you make it sound like she was a foot taller when she went in.
Well, it's almost like. Yeah, it's like the change from like Mogwai to it's like, what the hell happened here? But yeah, but it was a nonchalant way. She just walked out. You all right? And then just walked out.
Yeah. He will never suspected me.
Well, being you're only one, all right.
Well, maybe she was a victim of that same situation.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think. I'm pretty sure. I remember waiting for her to come out of the toilet for a while.
She was in there for a while.
So yeah, now
she was having some trouble.
What I did, I was stuck, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fall for this because I'm gonna get blamed for this shit.
Okay.
No one gonna believe that mess came from her. They're gonna believe it came from me.
You were standing near the toilet. That's enough for them.
Yeah.
Who did this? I saw Mike standing over there.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, yeah, but he's been eating curried goat.
Curried goat.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That jerk chicken. That's what that does.
Jerk chicken patties and goat oxtail. That's what them look like, innit?
It's when you put the peas in the rice. Yeah. That's what causes
They stuff the peas with the rice. That's what you do. You're getting it wrong, mate. You're getting it wrong.
I've
been there. I've been there.
Yeah. Got a mate. He's a Rastafarian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure he is. Well, he's got some Bob Marley records somewhere anyway. It doesn't matter. Right, but anyway, yeah. So I ended up having to clean the mess.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, because I'm like, I'm going to get blamed for this. So, I mean, I didn't clean, but I just basically just got some water and there was a bucket and stuff. So I just got some water and bleach and just cleaned out the area, sprayed up there and just stayed in there. Like,
you are not getting paid enough.
No, but I was like, I ain't getting blamed for this shit. Literally.
This literal shit is not mine.
Yeah, I was like, no, not happening.
So what would you have done if someone had thought it was you? Would you have said, nah, it was that bitch over there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would have blamed her.
You would have blatantly just
outed
her.
Why am I taking blame for her shit? Literally. Why am I doing that? Like, that came out of your bum.
Mike there being as mature as ever. There you go.
Didn't come from my bum.
So
grown man.
But you've got. I mean, all right. So you go in there.
Defend your honour.
You've got to. I mean, look. Once you get that tarnish, that's hard to wash off.
But it was a cultural thing because it's like she just got. I'm like, didn't even care that it was there.
No,
it's come out of my body. I don't care anymore.
It's not.
Some people are
not
like
my
that.
problem anymore, Mike. Yeah. Moved on. You deal with it.
Well, I remember, like when I was a kid and you'd be playing in the park and stuff. You want to go. You might wee in the park. Like, find a bush or something.
But you got that one friend.
You know them boys there, right?
Yeah. They're raw.
Like, just don't use the nettles, yeah?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, really? You could run 5 minutes down the road to go to your house, but you have to dump here.
Oh, God damn. That's too real, man. That's too much reality for me. I don't need to see that.
Yeah, no, we don't. You know, we keep on having this theme of really ending on some really strange notes in this show, and I think we need to work on this.
Yeah, we need to lift people up at the end.
Lift them up,
make them look forward to tomorrow.
Of poo.
Is this what it's come to?
This is what it's come to.
We started talking about politics and ended on poo.
Poo. Yeah,
wow.
Maybe there's a link there somewhere. I don't know.
Full circle, Mike.
Yeah. But we are at the end of the show, and we'd like to thank you for your participation and the inspiration.
Yes.
I'm on vanilla ice mode.
I like it. It's very poetic.
It is.
It's as cool as ice. Mike. You see what I did there?
Yeah, you did. He would be proud.
I'm sure a lot of people are proud right now.
I'm not going to call them to find out, but I'm sure they are proud. Very.
Yeah, they like what I did there. And I feel like it was worth it.
I think so. I think this will be remembered.
It will be for many years.
Yes.
And you know what he says? No, there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for your participation, and keep sending us emails.
Yes.
We do get through some of the stuff, but we have so much fun talking about stuff. We don't get to cover everything, but keep sending them in, and we will cover some of these subjects. And check out the Facebook page. We're on Instagram. We are on Spotify as well.
Yes, I forgot to mention. Yes, so if you want to catch up with any of the shows that you think you may have missed, we're on iTunes, we're on Spotify. Just look for Mad Talk and you'll find us. And we're trying to post every week, so hopefully this show will be up within a few days.
We've got back catalogue. That's what
so much content, Mike.
Content.
Content.
I've got crates.
That's
what they say.
Got
That's what the
boxes,
DJs say.
Sacks.
Got the crates. Digging through the crates.
Digging in the crates for our original content.
Yeah.
So
all 7 of them. 8 now.
All quality. That's all you need to know.
Quality.
Yeah.
Yes.
So but also want to give a big shout out to everyone who took part. Obviously Pav, thanks for getting involved, man. Ross, you're doing it.
Yeah. Anne-Marie too.
Anne-Marie too.
I feel like there's some other people.
And
anyone
else
listening, just being a part of the show.
Yeah.
Your presence is always
and the silent listeners as always. So we know you're out there. We respect you. So thanks. Just keep tuning in, man, and help us get this thing bigger and better. And we'll keep trying to make it entertaining. So it's a group thing, Mike. Everyone's involved.
It's a group. It's all, you bring your friends, I bring my friends. We can all be friends. Which
do this
sick
every
narcissist said that in the 90s? We'll leave that for you next week.
Yeah. That's left there.
Yeah.
But, get in touch. And we look forward to being here next week with another show, hopefully better than this one.
What are you saying? You make it sound like we didn't have a plan.
We're trying to make things better. Trying, Mike. All we can do is try.
Being the operative word.
Just keep trying. That's all I can do.
Let's not end with you actually crying at the end of the show. Yeah,
I'll save it for
pull yourself together.
Ridiculous shambles of a man.
This is what I gotta work with.
I'm a maverick, Mike.
You are, a crying maverick. All right. No, but we are out until same time, same place next week.
All right.
Be well, be safe.
Look after each other. Bye.
Yes. Bye.